Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of Ocalian Nights. This is going to be the second part of an adventure. I hope that you guys have seen the first part already. If not, this will still make sense because it is a very fun game. I hope you guys enjoy the activities that we have for the rest of the day. And we have a potential read now of sponsor, or are we doing that later?
Let's do the read now, and then we can, when we take a break, we'll do another one.
Perfect. Excellent. So I want to thank today's sponsor, Vibranium Comics. They're going to be donating a book that's D&D related. It is a new release, and we are really excited to be able to give that away to one of our viewers today. What are the qualifications to qualify for this book?
So all you guys gotta do is type in the comments
on the video that will be linked in the description.
RIP Derp. Capital R-I-P-D, lowercase E-R-P.
That's not foreshadowing.
So, if you guys are interested in winning some D&D book, some material, I would recommend that you guys easily just type those couple words into the comment section, and that'll enter you into this contest. We will announce the winner when?
We will announce it
on the Ocalian Nights live stream on Wednesday, November 3rd, 2021.
For those of you who have already checked out episode 1 and who have subscribed, we are forever grateful. And we will use every single one of you in a game at some point in the near future. I'll be going through your YouTube accounts, tallying some of those names, really going through your Facebook profiles and creating characters that might resemble you in the D&D world anyways. So thank you. When you subscribe to our channel, be prepared to get used in the game. I hope that's exciting and not creepy.
We'll
doing that. Holy crap.
I'm getting ripped tonight.
So again, the key word is RIP Derp. Rest in peace, Derp. That is no foreshadowing whatsoever. If I lost Derp today, I would literally cry. But let's see how he operates in today's game.
You got any tissues?
no.
Players, are we ready?
Oh wait.
Yes!
One more special announcement.
One more
because
special
we do have a Patreon, which you guys can find at Ocalian Nights. And we have one patron who I want to give a special shout out.
Aww. Giving us money.
Yes, someone did give us money. Thank you, Zixie. I know exactly who you are. You're the best. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Zixie! Wait a second, you guys get paid?
Zixie, if you are there, if you comment RIP Derp, I'm gonna guarantee you win. I'm just gonna say that.
For legal reasons, that's not true.
No,
I will throw in a bonus for Zixie. Zixie in the game is the Fey entity that Cricket worships.
Yeah, Zixie, you're in the
Zixie
game!
is officially in the game as the Fey entity. And Zixie can get with us about what that entity is, and we will do it at a later time for our first patron.
Okay, hold on.
The patron of Cricket is Zixie.
Okay, hold on. Alternative.
I have no idea who this person is.
Alternative idea: she can be the daughter of the sales merchant that we tried to bribe, but they got murdered later on, and now she is out to kill us all.
I am so sorry.
So many.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just joking.
All right.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. For anybody out there that is not familiar with Patreon, we'll post links in the YouTube video, but pretty much that is a way for you to donate to our production. Your donations are going to make sure that the quality of work that we put out is going to be at the highest level possible. The Patreons that I know have been successful in the past have really changed the way that organization was able to deliver content to their community, which you guys are going to be our community. I hope that you guys really do feel that, because all of us feel that way. As you can see, someone has made you a god today in the Dungeons & Dragons world.
Yay!
One more other thing about the community. We do also have a Discord server, which should be linked inside the description of the stream. If not, the video will get uploaded and it'll have that in there too. That's so that we can start building like a D&D community online. And maybe you guys, if you're either trapped at home, can find a game with some other people who share your interests. Or maybe if they're in the Ocala area or just this area in general, you can form an in-person group and head to one of the local game stores or a friend's house and have the same type of experience we're having here.
Oh, I love it.
D&D is for everyone.
So we are currently live on Facebook. Is that where we are?
That is where we are
live?
right now.
Excellent. If you guys have a Facebook here before we get started, I would love if everybody were to share that here in the party. And we will get back to you guys in just a
You
moment.
did that.
I done did that.
Did
I
you
already
did
shared
that?
mine.
I done
As soon
did
as
it.
I- As soon as I saw it, I shared it.
Cool. I have not seen it yet as I have been talking to the people.
Oh, it's so meta. I know
I know, right?
I saw myself on camera.
I didn't get the notification that
We're in the metaverse now.
Oh, this is wonderful. I'm glad I have my precious tonight.
Yay!
Oh wait, David, where's my oh, there
We're
it is.
still level 3. We haven't killed anything.
Let's
Correct.
say this is.
Except for me, I did kill one.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
You guys did have a bit of,
We need to get
of
grog
experience
bugs.
from last week.
We
We
did.
did. You.
I got the cane. So when I bonk you over the head, I can
Are we
go.
actually doing experience or are we doing milestones?
Nice.
We're doing experience. Yeah.
Oh my God, we're doing
I'll
experience.
calculate it though after today's session, as the back and forth in role play does in my games give you some sort of XP.
This guy's good.
So that's very, very cool,
Like,
and I'm excited about
The
that.
actual talking?
Yeah.
Really?
When you guys, so I have objectives for you guys when you have these conversations with people, and when you guys mention things like, I want to find out, that's when we're going to roll the dice. Anytime you guys are rolling the dice for a skills check, there's experience attached to that. So keep that in mind while you guys are playing.
Oh man, I'm
You can
level
reach
20 so
higher
fast.
levels playing in my games.
I'm gonna be level 20 so
All right,
fast.
so are we good to start then?
I believe we are. Let's wait for them to officially share and look up, and we will be good to go. Thank you
Where-
so
there we go.
much.
Where's the title?
If you guys happen to see this, a share would be very much appreciated. But heading to our YouTube channel, which is the same name as the Facebook, Ocalian Knights, give that a subscribe, hit the bell. It's
Links
really
in the
going to help us
description.
out. Links in the description. Thank you so much.
Oh, I've always wanted to say it. Don't forget to smash that like button
Yeah.
and subscribe.
Smash it.
Hey, can you give me
Ring
the
that bell.
blue, go right, further right?
Oh, you
I like the
eraser?
eraser.
on the
Yep,
blue
that
thing.
is the door.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not the $200 piece of equipment.
Is that $200?
No, that
The other
that
one.
was.
Jesus, I'm like, don't lie to me,
But
man.
now you're good for a door.
Okay, and then
Fantastic.
blah, 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 blah.
I need minifigures for the rest of the players. Nope, he's going to be on his back up against
Oh,
the...
yeah,
but
forgot.
he's the only
you
one.
put me over there, right?
I grabbed the wrong one by accident.
Perfect.
Okay,
There's your
I
dirt.
know, right?
where's the parakeet?
Was I-
Okay,
was
there. Okay.
Okay.
Parakeet.
Here we are.
A funny wing lady.
All
Thank
right,
you guys.
let's do it.
Awesome. So, the way that I would typically do games as we go forward is having you guys recap the game prior. I'm going to recap today, but keep in mind, I will be looking for one of you to recap the game going forward.
Last time.
Because it's very helpful for the Dungeon Master to know what you guys noticed happen, which allows me to notice what you guys have. What you guys noticed allows me to make that an effort and help out. Very cool. Okay. So, our group of adventurers found themselves in the Heroes Guild of Reddick. They made acquaintance with each other, investigated some of the lower quarters of the guild hall, eventually made their way upstairs to the job board where they met Alontis. Alontis is the guild job master. He curates jobs from around town, finds the one that makes the most sense for his guild, and posts them, and then explains why, what, or who should be going out on this mission. The group before you has chosen to go to Lady Valalor's mansion. They will be investigating the dungeon and hopefully retrieving an heirloom from her family. They have delved into the dungeon. They have fought some spiders. They have found some gold and a red ruby, which unlocked a mysterious face in the wall. Once that face in the wall parted ways, they found themselves in a room with crystal blue floors and dwarven armor in each corner of the room, with hammers raised high above their heads. In the center, right in front of those statues or suits of armor, is large metal drums. In the center of the room, you will see a ballista. That ballista has a dragon face and is facing towards the opposite wall from where the party is standing. And Koromosi has marched into the room, slipped on his backside, and slid right up against the ballista. And that is where we will start today's game.
Okay.
I guess I'm on my back.
I like to say that the camera is slowly coming in from out of nowhere, and the darkness becomes brighter, and then you hear us discussing just a little bit, and then you see all of us in front of the door trying to decide what to do next.
Perfect.
Did anything happen when he did this? Just...
Nothing happened when he hit the ballista.
I would like to try and stand up, and I feel a little dizzy as I do it, as I think I hit my head on the thing.
Are you alright?
I do say, I don't... Who said that?
Me, Ben, over here. Are you alright?
Servant?
He's fine.
Okay.
Can we go ahead and stand his minifigure up for me, please?
He, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a rat and we have ourselves a maze. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I look down at the floor and I look at you and I go, cool.
Can you perhaps move around, maybe jump and look and enticing for any traps that may be nearby?
Who's saying that?
The man that is outside the door. You know.
You
me.
can
Can
turn
I make
around.
a perception check to see him?
No, it's not necessary.
I don't think my eyes are working.
Is it lit in there? Can we see around the room?
You can see around the room. Where each statue is, there is a torch right above that seems to be lit and forever lit. You don't even see a source for the fire.
I take out my 50 feet of rope and I slide the heavy. I hold on to one end and I slide the majority, like the group of the rope, the loop of it, and slide it over on the ground to you.
Okay.
We're not sponsored by Coke yet.
You better pay up for that, Coke.
Do I see the rope?
Yes.
Okay, I look at it, and there's a snake!
Oh my God, we're going to die.
Are you? If
Hey.
you just turn around, you'll see us.
I try to stab the rope with my
Hey,
cane.
you Jamook. Pick up the rope.
I start looking closer at it, and my vision starts to clear.
Oh my God. Does anybody have minor illusion?
And I grab the rope.
I go
Look like a-
flittering in,
Perfect.
Oh God.
still hovering with my magical sparkliness,
Perfect.
and I help you. Are you up at this point? Or
Yeah,
you still
yeah.
like-
I'm bending over, looking at the rope,
and
realizing
I'm like,
it's
hey
a rope.
man, it's cool, it's us. What's going on in here?
I think I hit my head. I'm not gonna lie. It's a
It's
little
cool,
wet.
man. We're here for you. We're here for you. We're here for you. There's do you see this? There's dragon fangs, some armor. Some armor happening around here. Probably like where I come from, we call this maybe a boss encounter in the progress. Maybe some kind of puzzle happening here.
Are they not your retainers?
Oh my God.
Anyway,
Can I use my healing word on him? Because, like, I mean, he's not bright,
Can-
but
have you
he's
thought
more
about
not
just
bright than normal.
Have you thought about just slapping him one day?
I don't have a healing slap. I only have a healing
What
word.
does your healing word look like?
I have
A
fire
hand,
on
a
hands.
giant hand. Christ!
I actually cast Vicious Mockery on accident.
Well, you know.
Oh my God.
Oh, my healing word, of course, would be a song.
Oh no.
Of course, it would be a song, and I would
Oh, you fluttered over here,
I
right?
would-
yeah,
I
I
would-
flittered
I would
like
summon
that.
all of my
Which one's you?
powers
That
of
one.
healing word, and that's him. Yeah, I'm still out the door though, because I'm gonna project. I'm not gonna go in. Yeah, and so. My friend, it appears you knocked your noggin, but let's clear your head. With these healing words of mine, you might not wind up dead.
My vision clears fully, and I see what's going on.
There I am in front of you.
Oh, you're not a lord.
Hello, remember it's me, your friend. Take the rope.
I grab the rope.
Please tie the rope onto the ballista.
All right. I
So
tying it
is
on
the ballista loaded? Is there like a...
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me. I will need
Did you
I
tie
will
on?
need your
I started
minifig
doing
to
it.
get a little bit closer to perform that item. Excellent. Before you roll your investigation check, oh, you're flying. Never mind.
That's right, I fly.
Perfect.
He's tying on
I'm
his
flying,
end.
man.
While he's doing that, I'm also tying on
Sounds
mine.
like a plan. Investigation check when you are ready.
At Bryn's inspiration, I got cricket dice. So this is the first roll of the cricket dice.
I like
You
it.
said investigation.
Can we get some cricket sound effects in the background?
Please, please,
Might be going right into dice jail.
please.
Insight or investigation?
Investigation.
Investigation, I would do
Acrobatics, you
six.
say?
A 6?
6.
Excellent. As you look at this thing, it looks completely foreign to any sort of tech you've seen. This thing looks like a dragon, and as you kind of peer across it, the scales look like they're real, but you can tell they're made of stone. All the way up to the head that opens up. You see no bolt down the center. You have no idea how any of this works.
Can I make an investigation check on as I'm tying the rope and looking at it?
You are currently tying a rope. You are
Okay.
unable to do an investigation check at this moment, but very soon, probably.
I got you.
Is it possible for me to? I have like a cloak. Could I lay that out in front of me and like get on it
Totally.
and scooch? Like create some
You'll be
friction.
moving at half movement, but
Oh,
sure.
no. Would be let her flap her way for propulsion.
I like it. That's fun.
Like
Still
a jet
half
ski.
movement. You have half your flight movement.
They're like bobsled run and then jump on it.
All right, so I'm gonna come my half movement. So what am I?
You're
She's like a
Probably
clipped
there.
bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But I'm making my
One wing flapping.
That's
E and
Slightly
Derp,
swings.
are you guys planning on making your way into the room?
I'm still. He's tying one end.
Sure.
I'm doing the other one to something out there. I would imagine like where you would hang your the torch outside the door.
Sure.
And just tie it on there to use that to stabilize.
A little bit further down behind you, near the first room that you guys investigated that had the spiders originally, has a little candle that was there, or a little
nothing
torch.
closer.
Nothing closer.
All right.
It's no problem.
All right,
you have
I do
plenty
it.
of feet to do
Okay,
that.
I do that.
Perfect. You go and tie it on. It is now officially tied. We're gonna find out what E wants to do before I give it back to you guys.
All right.
I'm gonna hang back for now.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang back.
Deal. All right. So back to
Fit on my
Cornwall.
cloak.
I start after I finish tying it up. I start looking at the thing.
Yep.
And I just start tapping it with my cane.
Perfect. Roll me an investigation check, please.
Oh, I almost
Almost
had
caught it.
All right, let's grab this one. This was not foreboding. That is a 14.
Beautiful. You can tell that there are some levers and latches that kind of in the lower carriage of this ballista that may operate some sort of firing mechanism, but you can't figure out what potentially it could fire, as there is clearly no bolt loaded.
All right, so as I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the levers. I'm like, you know, I skipped the day of training on these kind of things back at the academy, but I think if we press, I just pull a random lever.
Perfect.
Oh
Cool.
my god, you are.
Nothing happens.
All right, I was wrong. It's this one.
No.
And nothing happens. We're going to zoom back outside for a moment. Derp, what are you getting into at this moment?
I'm just going back up to the door and stay. And the idea is to use it to shimmy across, but I am not shimmying across just yet because I am waiting for something. I'm waiting for the same reason she's waiting.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I can't imagine what that is.
Oh yeah,
So-
no. What could possibly be?
I'm peeking around the doorway, and I'm very curious about these suits of armor
Cool.
that are in the corners, two closest to myself. And I know we we need to check for traps around those suits of armor. I would like to do so.
Excellent. So you're going to make some movement towards one of the suits of armor. Is it going to be
Yeah.
the one to the left or one to the right?
Shucks. I think I'll go to the one to my left.
Excellent. So that would be the blue knight.
Yes.
Excellent.
How many feet do you get to move?
30.
25. Oh, 30.
5, 10.
Oh wait, what are you?
Oh, so do you want to
Yeah,
get right
she's
up
a
on
short
it or
guy.
stand
She's
back?
25. She's right up on it, I believe.
I'm
She's doing
25,
an investigation. If she wants to check it out,
Yeah.
she's right up on it.
Okay.
Roll me, please, a dexterity save.
This is serious, you guys. Oh,
Natural
we
one.
can't talk it in. It's in that one.
Wonderful.
We're off to the races.
So
boys.
I don't like
rules.
your
as your foot touches the ice, and you are very cautious and gingerly about it, and you touch a little bit, and you feel the slipperiness, but you catch it, and then you're like, okay, I got it. As you lift your other foot, slip on your back, and you slide just 2 squares close. So please move her back and on her bottom.
So
Yep, right there.
Right here. Okay.
And on her back,
Oh, yeah.
and that will end your turn.
Oh my god.
We can go to Cricket if there's anything Cricket would like to do additionally.
I see her slip and fall, and I
Perfect.
flitter on over to check on her.
Perfect.
And I'm
I
like,
believe she's okay. Like no damage taken. Her ego though might be a little affected.
hey, pretty lady, I got you. It's okay. It's a little slippery in here, but it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. And like, I help her up.
Perfect. No
And then
problem
like
at all.
I start to eyeball the armor, knowing that's what was she at. Can I just like see what we're looking at? So it's like a big statue. And so there's like a drum?
100%. We'll take movement, bonus action, helping her up,
Yeah.
action, investigation. No
Okay.
problem at all. That's excellent. Roll me an investigation check, please.
Other cricket. First roll. A little better. 13.
Woo! As you take a look, and we'll move your minifigure over closer to it. You can pick any square that's adjacent to that suit of armor.
Yeah, the one closest to the wall, probably. Yeah.
This one.
Other side.
Perfect.
There we go. Yeah.
As you're kind of flying up and you're looking at this, I mean, the stone structure itself looks incredible, almost lifelike. But as you're keen to the lifelikeness of it, you're looking into the joints, you're looking into the face, and you don't see anything that would give you the ability that this thing can move at all without completely crumbling.
Okay. And is like you said, it's a hammer.
Correct.
Is the hammer like going down towards something, or
It's completely stationary up. You see
Mhm.
kind of the joints all locked up in an upward direction.
Mhm.
But directly below, if you were to use some sort of trajectory math, you could tell the hammer would land directly on top of the drum.
on top of the drums. You love drum solos.
Oh no.
Do I have time for a little drum
You do
solo?
not. But
All right.
you can get ready to play the illest one you've heard.
I look back in. I look back up at her E, and I'm just like,
Excellent. I believe we have something that Ben Bauer might be able to do.
Not very fast, but I was gonna head that way. So I'll switch.
As you guys see Ben hold the ice, slide herself forward, hold the ice, slide herself forward, all the while her wings flapping.
What's going on with these suits of armor over here? Just oblivious.
Excellent. You can roll me a perception check. I'd hate for that to be the only thing you do.
Awesome. Thank you. That's
My pleasure.
Oh, not 20.
yeah. That
Okay.
makes up for the one.
With your perception check, you kind of lock into the drum, and you can see these kind of holes kind of drawn very specifically on the drum itself that almost look like runes of some sort. Before we
go ahead and put that over there.
Before we go back to E, or before we go back to Derp, I would love to know what E is up to at this moment.
So did you help me up?
Yeah, I
helped you up.
Okay, so I'm up.
Ben, would you mind standing her minifig up there?
Oh, yes.
So, does our drum have little carvings on it as well?
Yes.
Oh, really?
You could get a little closer and do some additional investigation if you'd like, or you do whatever you'd like in this moment.
I would like to investigate additionally so that I can yell to our friend Ben and be like, psst.
Yes.
Excellent. So, what are you curious about finding out?
I'm
about
curious
the
to know if the drum on in front of the blue knight matches the symbols on the drum in front of the yellow knight. I want to know how they differ or how they are the same.
I like. So roll me an Arcana check as you get up close to the drum.
All right.
Oh.
8.
These runes are not common to you. You have not seen very much dwarven magic in your time. apparently, based on that dice roll.
Dice are going to jail.
And you guys could begin to kind of shout back and forth a little bit about, do you see a heart-shaped rune on yours? And they seem to be very similar in squiggly lines and triangles, but without seeing them both, I don't know if you guys have ever investigated two separate items. You would really need to see both of them to kind of have that understanding.
Can I make an Arcana check on the
Not yet. I want to go back to Derp first, and then we will get right to Cormosi.
Okay, I light one up, and I fucking shimmy with
Beautiful.
a rope, and I very carefully shimmy my way across to the ballista.
Perfect. You can move your entire movement, no penalty for dexterity. Actually, roll me a dexterity check at advantage.
That is a 6.
While he rolls, advantage gives you the ability to roll 2d20, which increases your odds of getting a higher number. Disadvantage means you're going to roll 2d20, but we're going to take the lower roll, where advantage gives you the higher roll.
Okay, 15.
15, excellent. Easily, slight slips here or there.
Dexterity is added this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Beautiful. It's going to be a dex save, which is a specific calculation on the top left-hand side of your...
If you don't have dex saves, then you'll be fine.
It's still +3.
Excellent. No problem at all. Easily, you managed to sail across using your beautiful rope idea. As you get to the ballista, you hear behind you as the door closes and the rope slaps to the ground.
Hey, David,
My rope.
Oh.
did you get the playlist of music?
No.
Is my speaker over there?
It is.
Yes.
I will handle it.
Sounds great.
If you want to hand that to me.
Yours.
Ye old speaker.
Careful for DMCA
Yes.
takedowns.
Non-copyright music.
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
Spotify.
Derp, what would you like to do upon seeing your rope broken now at the ballista? You totally have an action bonus action ability.
We are fucked. I am actually gonna look around, get my bearings. I'm assuming everyone's off their back.
Correct.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm gonna inspect this ballista to see what it is and the mechanisms.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check.
19 plus. What do you have in investigation?
There's investigation
And 1 second.
on your skills.
Investigation plus 3, so 22.
22. With that 22, you can tell that this is not an ordinary ballista. This ballista has been infused with arcane magic. As you are now looking up the side, you can see these etched runes across the inside.
Do I know the purpose of this ballista? I'm trying to figure out.
You do
I
not.
have an idea what a ballista is.
Sure.
What the purpose of it is.
It's an arcane ballista is probably the best you'd be able to tell. As you're kind of messing with it a little bit, you can kind of shimmy it a little, but it locks in place. So as you move it to the left, it goes click. As you move it to the right, it goes click. But you can't move it any further than those two minute clicks.
And he's already. I asked you, like, what has it done so far?
Well, I've been pulling these levers and I just keep going, trying to get something to happen.
Please stop doing that.
All right, fine.
Knocking it
Can-
out.
I look to see what's stopping it. Just the 2 levers?
The inner workings are the inner workings. You
Is
would need to take some additional time and roll some sort of dexterity check to be able to mess with the mechanisms on the inside.
Can I get advantage because I got tiny hands?
You can, but we're going to pause at the moment. I would like for everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Plus
5. That's a 1.
16.
I
Bear
was
with me
a
a
nat
moment,
1.
please.
second.
I knew you loved me pink dice.
Constitution.
You should have been a halfling.
Okay,
Yeah,
15.
Yeah, what are
Bear
you?
with me a moment,
I don't know.
please.
She's a gnome.
You're a gnome? Oh, that's gnomable.
Gnomable. That's gnomable.
I see what you tried.
I
Almost
know.
ready.
I
Bear
don't
with
have
me
my
a moment.
cognitive functions. Can I have my alcohol again?
Okay, great.
After the break.
After the break.
All right, I will need those Constitution saving throws in order from here. 5,
16.
16.
1.
Excellent. 14.
It's bad. It's bad. And I even switched
Sure,
dice.
you die.
15.
Oh,
That's
it's-
it to me.
If you rolled less than a 11,
this is gonna hurt.
you will take.
Oh,
Bear with me a moment.
38 damage.
What's your con look like these days?
Just maxed
You
out
will
the
take
dice.
5 points of thunder damage as the hammers release from their upward position down towards the drums, and you guys hear a loud crashing sound that makes your ears go.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Those 5
And
points?
if you succeeded, you are only going to take 2 points of damage. If you failed, you will take all 5 points. If you failed, you are now deaf.
If you say you take how much?
You are going to take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And the ballista releases a gout of fire out of the dragon's mouth towards the front, and it begins to sear and singe the door that's directly in front. As soon as the gout of fire returns, the ballista clicks about 25 degrees that way. So if you could turn the ballista,
Can
perfect.
I have just rolled an intelligence check
4.
or like a history check to see if I know what it is now that it just did the fiery blast thing?
On your turn, you can absolutely use your action to do that.
Okay,
100%.
can I
Let's
just use
do
that roll?
initiative rolls
Oh no.
now.
Okay.
That's not good.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Initiative.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
What does that
that's
make your
fine.
initiative total, Ben?
Oh, yeah.
Just
22.
in case. 22, just in case.
Initiative.
Cormosi?
Initiative plus 17.
17.
Damn, what is my critics?
16?
16. E.
10.
10
I
and
messed
Derp.
it up. 5.
5. Perfect. I think we said those in the order that they were. Cricket, was yours 10?
15.
I'm
16.
sorry. Perfect. Got it. They shipped that out of place for me. Great. So, Ben, what would you like to do in this moment as your ears are ringing and you have just taken some sort of thunder damage?
Okay, so initiative implies that we are in a battle, but there's nothing clear to attack. Are the drums secured to the ground?
They you don't know.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep. I can make it over there this time,
Perfect.
so I'm gonna
No roll necessary.
go there, I guess, or I'll save one little square in case I need it.
Perfect.
1 square of shimmying. Can I see if it's connected to the floor now?
Yeah, absolutely. As you kind of move it back and forth, you can see that it is stuck. It is ingrained
So
into
you
the
can-
ground.
Okay. I feel like I should try to. Is there any way that I could disable it? Or could I make an investigation check to see if
Sure.
there's something to be done about that?
Ooh,
Alright,
nice.
yeah, I like these
That's
dice. That's
juicy.
a dirty 20.
Excellent. You see that? I mean, it's a piece of metal. These drums are made of some metal material, and the stone suits of armor in front of you seem to be made of legitimate stone. So you could potentially destroy them
Okay.
with enough force.
Could I take my mace and kind of like putt-putt?
You could, if
Just-
that is a bonus action of yours,
Oh,
as your
yes.
investigation is going
it
to
is-
take that action move.
Right.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like, okay, combat with no
Correct.
person to combat.
Correct.
Okay. Is it possible for me to cast Wrathful Smite on the drum?
Is that a bonus action spell?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you gonna,
What's the spell called?
Wrathful Smite?
Are you gonna fear the drum?
The drum again.
Let me make sure that's legal. Hold on. Might
Probably
that
gonna say
has to be a
humanoid again,
creature
yeah.
Or something.
That might just be for the save though.
It's on a drum.
If the target, well, the next time you hit with a melee attack during the spell's duration, Your attack deals extra damage.
Cool.
And then it just says if it's a creature, it makes a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
So we don't have to do
love
that.
it. You now see a glowing energy surrounding this suit of armor or drum. What are you attacking?
I guess I'm gonna go for the suit of armor.
Fantastic. Understood. Glowing suit of armor now in front. Cormosi.
So I've been looking at this thing, right? Can I use that history check?
Yeah.
That
Go
I
ahead.
mentioned?
Roll a history check for me, please.
Okay, shame I can't use the one I did
So sorry.
in my head. It's literally the same roll.
Perfect.
Dirty 20.
Excellent. You for some reason, you have a vast knowledge of dwarven kind of materials, and this, built by the battle mains, you are very familiar with this thing.
I look at Derp and I'm like, I know the exact technology that goes into this. I've just been messing with you the whole time. What? I just shoved the lever without even looking at it.
And a gout of fire bursts out in front as it collects back in.
And then I wave the cane at him.
Any bonus action?
Bonus action. I don't think I have any that can be used in this situation.
Fantastic. Cricket.
So you said that the hammers are down in the drums now.
Correct.
Okay. So you can't see the rune on the drum anymore?
The runes are actually on the base of the drum. They kind of go down the drum. It is
Okay.
kind of on the top of the drum, kind of resting. The hammer is.
Okay. I yell over there. I'm like, hey, we got some runes over here. And attempt to, describe them to Tamasi over there
Sure.
and everybody. And like kind of everyone. Bryn, are you deaf?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I'm just kind of yelling. I'm like, it looks like well, actually, I guess first I can do like a history or an insight or to see if I recognize this.
Sure.
Which one is that? History? Is that insight?
What are you trying to find out about the
If
runes?
I recognize this rune,
So
or
it could
if
either
there's
be
like
it could be Arcana or history. You could either be looking at your dwarven knowledge via history or your magic knowledge via Arcana.
About the same. We're gonna go with Arcana.
Perfect.
That'll be 15.
Excellent. You know that these drums are pretty much indestructible because of these runes.
Okay.
And you know that they are probably what's making the echo, which is allowing this damage to be so prevalent and making people go deaf.
The runes are.
Absolutely.
I take my the resonance of the rune.
Potentially. Absolutely.
I take my bedroll.
Sure.
From my backpack. Wrap it around the drum.
Understood. We're going to allow you to get your bedroll,
Okay.
and that'll be about it. You
All right.
are digging in your bag, searching for your bedroll. Top of your turn, action or bonus action, you will have your bedroll in hand.
Outstanding.
Which brings us to E.
I can't hear you, so I have no idea that it's my turn.
She's over the whole
So
next
are we
hour.
deaf like permanently? Like is it
deaf
forever?
for moments.
For
Yeah,
a while, huh?
for moments.
Okay. Deafness isn't technically a wound. I was wondering if I could use my ability to cure wounds to heal the deafness.
You would have to use Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got that.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
that.
got that as a cleric.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Shucks.
It's
No,
only
my
a-
doctor
Okay,
told me
so-
pretty high.
Instead, I see that Cricket is busting out his bedroll, and I'm like, oh, it must be time for a nap. Okay, cool. So I've got a bedroll too. So can I take my bedroll out
Totally.
and bring it to him because we're gonna
Too easy.
obviously like nap
Done
time.
and done. Do you want to be behind him in that square or next to him on that square?
Beside, closer to the wall.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If we can move her just one step closer, I would appreciate it. Correct. Perfecto. Which brings us to Derp.
I'm just dropping my cigarette because I just. You motherfucker! I swear to God! pocket some wax from my candles.
Sure.
Pull it up, put it in my ears.
Ooh, I like. I like.
And now, I look around. I would imagine, because I can see, that this right here guy probably hit that drum and that's where it came from.
Yeah, they all did.
Jesus Christ. Okay, and I see him before that whole little shindig he did, point his cane at me and done the little thing. I'm going to grab the same lever, and I'm going to pull that down.
Unfortunately, grabbing the wax out of your hand and putting it into your ear is going to take a bit of your turn. You have movement and potentially a bonus action based on what you want to do.
All right.
You can hear him in his head going, "You mother."
That was up there.
You said that out, I think.
Okay, bonus action. What can we do for bonus action?
So turns are broken up between movement, action, and bonus action. And there are specific things that you are allowed to do as a player for a bonus action, and specific things you're allowed to do as a player for an action. Your movement is determined by the character that you decide to play, which either has a movement speed of typically 25 or 30, sometimes 35.
Okay. I might want to just save those for the rest of the time. Sacred Flame. Oh, can I cast Sacred Flame? Well, I can't use that as bonus action. Never mind.
Or unable
All right. I relight my cigarette and I fucking wait.
to. You grab your cigarettes. You can't quite light it. That's going to take an action. No, I'm just kidding. No problem at all. Cigarette is lit. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm so sorry. You got to have fun. So we're going to go up to Ben Bauer.
That's me.
Oh,
Alright.
I do apologize. Before that happens,
There it
you
is.
guys see all the hammers rise into the sky and hammer back down on
I've seen this one before.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Ooh, that's not good.
Everyone.
Oh, I hate
At
it.
advantage.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
10.
Oh, hey,
Natural
natural 20.
Advantage.
Beautiful.
Wait, not for him.
that's
There will be a
one,
moment I will
right?
take those numbers for you.
Yeah, that's
Derp.
sad.
Natural 20.
5.
8.
Natural 1.
Perfect.
10.
Excellent.
So
You guys are going to take 11 points of damage, and you are all dead.
All of them are fucking dead.
Yes.
It's just you and yourself.
So which basically
I'm
means
about
I
to
can't.
get knocked out from all that.
Oh my god.
Meep. Meep. Meep.
And the ballista bursts out a gout of flame and ticks another click to the right.
Holy cow.
Oh, I know what's happening.
It wasn't facing the door when I did the lever, was it?
And it was not.
So hey, I took half damage because I succeeded.
Yeah, half damage if you succeed.
Okay.
If you failed, you're going to take the entire 11 points, and you're
Jesus
going to be
Christ.
dead.
And failure was
Oh,
below.
shit.
I'm dead 2 times.
Below 11. Which brings us to Ben Bauer officially.
Well, I wanted to hear what you thought. You said you thought you knew what was going on.
Did I?
Never mind.
He just wanted to know if he took half or full damage. That's what he was
Oh,
curious
okay.
about.
I
That's
thought
Yeah, I
you
have
said
no
like
idea
you
what's
knew
going on.
something.
You guys are
Never
fucking
mind.
killing me slowly.
Okay.
very slow.
What?
I'm gonna kind of react to the
thing.
sound, just be like, oh gosh, and then I'm gonna try to just swing with the abandon at this thing to
Wonderful.
stop
Roll
it.
me an attack, please,
Oh.
at advantage.
You're half-
Really? Okay.
Because it is stationary. It's not
Is
moving.
that
Okay, that was a 7. This one is a nat 20.
Woo!
And so I'm gonna use Divine Smite.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes!
And what did you get from having that magical energy from the previous?
Another 1d6.
Ooh.
So I'm wanna
All right, so this is going to be a bunch of damage. So you're going to roll your normal attack damage first.
Yes. With my great sword.
Make it go boom.
So it's gonna be 2d6. So that's 6 plus 4, so 10.
Excellent.
and
Let's
then-
double those.
Yeah. So 10. So 20.
I prefer if you rolled your
Oh, okay.
your
Gotcha.
additional your critical damage instead of multiplying it times 2. I'd rather you roll it.
5 and 4, so 9 plus 4, 13. So 23. Plus
23 at the moment,
Oh, plus 1.
plus the
24.
additional and plus 1, plus it again because you get
Yeah,
double
roll
all dice
Yeah,
damage.
roll
Oh my.
And then you
Another
have
one.
And
25.
then you will
Another
add
one.
your
4.
strength or dexterity, whatever that addition
I
is, but you
was-
won't double that.
I was adding that.
and then you got
Understood.
4 d8s if you're divine smiting at level 1.
She's so honest.
40.
be fudging those.
I got
Are you
you.
serious?
300 points.
I don't think it's 4d8s.
Well, it should be 2d8, right? And because it's a natural
And
20,
you
it's
double.
doubled. So here's
You're
3
expending a spell slot, so
Yeah,
it's your
yeah,
first level. You do 2d8s.
Yeah, but because
But
it's
it's
a natural
times 2
20.
because it's a
Oh,
dice.
because
Here, take it. Roll
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
So then that's a
Wow.
6,
Oh my
a
God.
7, 8, so 15, and then
13 plus 8.
so wait, I lost track. 7,
21.
15, 21 plus the 25 is 46.
Wow.
Damage. Just with recklessness, like the ringings in her ears, just like stop that.
And with
statue.
each strike of your sideways attacks, pieces of this statue fall and crumble to the ground. Upon your last strike, it crumbling completely all the way to the ground into sand and rocks below your feet.
I thought you were going to say
Nice.
it's bloody.
I let the sword kind of clink to the ground and just kind of gasp, just like,
Understood.
oh my gosh.
Understood. Make sure you get rid of that spell slot for me, please. Cormosi, what would you like to do?
I just see her just bust the shit out of the statue, and I go, I knew my retainer was a good one. I know no one can hear me, but I think this place. And do I notice that the thing is turning? I hope I would have.
Yeah, over 100%.
Okay.
Is it at least facing out the door now?
No, it is now facing exactly where it's facing.
Right here.
Correct.
Oh,
It's facing towards the statue?
Correct.
I shove that bitch's lever up.
Perfect. Absolutely. And the gout of fire bursts from its mouth, engulfing the statue. Roll me 3d6, please.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like a burning hands. So
You're all over the place.
I am all
Buttery hands.
imagine if,
Butterfinger outball.
hey, that's a lot of damage. 14 damage.
14 damage as the front of the statue begins to melt inward. And you see it fold on itself as it collapses to the ground, and pieces of the arm and hammer kind of scatter across the ice.
Can I use my bonus action to tap Derp on the shoulder with my cane? And then I point at it.
Unfortunately, you use the gout ability of the
No.
fire gout of the push forward.
I'm watching.
And I believe there was a looking to make sure that it moved.
Oh,
there of
okay.
some sort.
Okay.
I'm watching you, but at the same time, I'm inside. I'm judging. Like maybe he might have a hope of not.
Why is it I
So-
feel like every game we play and you underestimate my characters?
It's not about underestimating.
Cricket is like stunned, so obviously doesn't know what's going on around him, but just sees E like can't hear a bedroll and will take her bedroll and his bedroll, as well as he also has a bedroll. Yeah, so he'll take the 2 bedrolls. He also has a 50 foot of rope, and he's just kind of like standing there waiting for the hammer to go up again. So like shove everything under where the rune will be next time to stop the hammer from landing on the rune next time. So he's just kind of like prepped and ready to go.
Sure.
Okay.
You can hold that action.
I'll hold that
Or
action.
the
Like I'm
movement
holding
of
all
the
the stuff,
hammer.
waiting for that thing to happen again.
Got it.
To throw it.
Done
Like
and
all
done.
this is like 2
I
bedrolls and a roll, just like
Makes
kinda
sense.
like
I see
doing
a
Look
dex.
at
I
it.
see a
Look
dex
at
check coming in.
E, what would you like to do?
Oh man. You know, I have taken so much damage. I was thinking about, can I use my standard healing potion on myself?
100%.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do that.
Awesome.
Because I'm feeling pretty damaged at this moment.
So for everybody in the room, we haven't explained how healing potions work in my games. If you have the healing potion out, it is only a bonus action. If you have to go into your bag to get it, it is an action to get it and consume. So just keep that in mind. If it's already out, you can use it as a bonus action to take that healing potion.
I definitely do not already have it out.
Perfect.
So,
So it'll
yeah.
be your action to consume and take it out of your bag.
Cool.
You do have a bonus action available to you.
Sweet. All right. Well, I was thinking about. I mean, I can use my bardic inspiration on you guys.
Totally.
I could totally use my bardic inspiration. Like maybe you'll get inspired and like do some more badassery. I mean, are you feeling it? Are you feeling it?
Spell
I can. Yeah.
but I still have the sword, so yeah.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration on you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just kind of
totally.
share a moment.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
To-
get a
to
D6, I believe, at level 3 that you can use at any time
Yes.
you'd like for anything but
Thank
damage,
you.
pretty much.
Yes. Thank you.
Depends on the bard.
Sure enough, more than
What
likely.
bard are you?
No, she has 5 temporary hit points up to 2 creatures. Each creature can immediately
Right,
use
no,
its
that's
reaction.
not that.
Oh no, that's mental inspiration.
get off
it
that.
should be a
Get off
D6.
that.
I'm all
Oh,
right.
that's
Yeah.
a good bard class.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
a really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
bard class.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Which,
um,
sorry, E, anything additional you might want to do movement-wise, as you haven't used anything yet?
gosh, it's probably no. I think I'm gonna. I kind of want to move toward the. I want to take my bedroll
Sure.
and move toward the other remaining statue and drum. Or yeah,
Cool. You're gonna move your entire movement in that direction?
yeah.
Perfect. You have 5 spaces of movement. Going to roll me a dexterity save, please.
Pick the good dice.
I tried. Well, okay, it's not great, but 10.
You're gonna have to get some new dice.
And unfortunately,
I know.
you slip and fall on your
Again?
backside and slide about one square back. Perfect.
Okay.
Man,
And that will end your turn, E.
you're taking
Derp,
the back position
what
of
would
me
you
this
like
time.
I should have held the.
Yeah, you need a cane
Okay,
to stop yourself
so-
from falling.
Hold on a second.
Did it
Level-
stop
Okay,
you
I've got 2
from
slots. Okay, I was like, which slots for it?
What? It's like a tripod.
All right. So I've never really played cleric before, but
Sure.
there's
much
one
health
on
did you
here
have?
called
Oh, I don't know.
ooh, neat. Spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's
so
like an
it's
attack.
Yeah.
Right.
So it should be like a bonus action to
It
cast.
is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Because type. All right. Well, I'm going to take out my crossbow and use this thing's little ass end as like a perch for my weapon, and I'm going to steady my weapon on its ass and shoot that one in the face.
I like it.
Nice.
Maybe advantage on the shot?
Nope.
Okay. Let's see.
Maybe
Roll a
out
persuasion
something.
check.
10
What's
plus-
your IRL
That
charisma looking
disadvantage.
like?
IRL charisma.
10 plus my dex, which will be, come on. Actions, club, crossbow. Okay. Oh, 15.
15 to hit.
15
And you're
hit.
at advantage to hit. I do apologize.
Am I?
Yes, you are. It is not moving.
Oh, fuck. 15, it is not 20. Nope. Okay. Yeah, 15 to hit.
Perfect.
Okay.
You hit. Roll some damage.
1d8 plus. Okay, so 6 points of damage.
Beautiful. It makes a significant dent into the rock and the mold of this particular suit of armor, but it is still up and running.
And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon on it.
You already cast Spiritual Weapon?
That's be my bonus action.
Understood. Got it.
And I've got 2 of these level 2 spells I can use. So I cast Spiritual Weapon on it, and I think I have to roll to hit.
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool.
Is your spiritual weapon a big candle?
Is this the one that like materializes? Is this where it like materializes next to it?
Yeah, 60 feet. So, one of those right there. And you know what? It's the biggest, most phallic object you can think of. And it's right there.
Excellent.
Sponsored by Dead Batteries.
Sponsored. Yeah.
I'd say there better not be any brand name on this. They're
And,
not paying us yet.
Generic.
yeah, so, and it, like, see, roll
Yeah,
up.
roll me an attack,
Oh, and
please.
it's advantage, right?
It is not with the spiritual weapon.
Okay, 16 plus.
Oh, that's super hits.
Okay, cool. And that's 1d. Come on now. 1d8 plus 2. Okay, another 6 points of damage.
For 12 points of damage total.
Well, at all, but yeah.
What was the first attack?
First one was 6, second one was 6.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. For 12, I felt like there was more. You were in.
Don't you get your wisdom on that too?
Do I get my wisdom?
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you do.
Oh, well,
Which
hold
you
on.
added.
My wisdom's only 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Plus 2.
Not min-maxed for a regular player.
I rolled what I rolled.
Understood. No problem at all. I love min-maxers. They're my favorite. On that blow from your spiritual weapon, the statue collapses into the ground.
Nice.
And I look
Okay.
at you, and I look at you like.
Okay.
We're doing pretty good.
And you guys, is there anything additional, Derp, you can do? Movement?
I'm just like a good drag.
Perfect.
I want to blow it in his
At
face.
the start of the turn, the last hammer drops. Dexterity save for me.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're
how bad?
looking for a
We're
13.
We're going back.
Don't
We're
roll
looking
one.
for a
Yay.
13.
Don't roll.
Wait,
I
you
thought
said
we
dex
did
save? I thought it was
not
fun.
Plus one is
Okay.
13.
23,
Beat it, beat it. As the hammer hits the ground or hits the drum, you place the fluffy material right underneath it, and it completely stops any of the
Okay.
sound from making its way out.
Oh, man.
Yeah!
The ballista clicks a little to the right and bursts another gout of flame.
Way to use going
And
to bed.
then it will be the top of the order with Ben Bauer. Can you move the ballista a hair? That way?
Gout of flame.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna turn around and kind of survey what's going on. Still. Oh, am I still deaf?
Yes, everyone is still deaf at this moment. It will not last too much longer, though.
All right. I'm just kind of turning around, holding my head like, not again. And then I guess I'm gonna come this way with my shimmy a little bit,
Perfect.
and I'm going to do lay on hands.
You need to touch someone to yourself.
Yeah, me.
Perfect.
I'm
Alright.
gonna just kind of try and give myself a good hug. It's gonna
You
be
are
okay.
Ben.
Today's
You
gonna
are
be a
great,
great
Ben.
day.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna take all of what I got. I'm gonna go straight to 25.
Straight to
The
understood.
tears.
Desperation. It's gonna be.
Any bonus action?
I don't think that I can. No.
Perfect. Cormosi.
Okay. I've clearly seen the statues are breaking. And I see you're still at it, right?
Huh?
You're still at the statue, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm still there. Like, I just did
And
the thing, and I'm just like,
I'm still meeping, right? Meep,
Yep.
meep. Okay. So I get some glowing energy in my hand as my veins start to go purplish with some green little accents. And then I launch a guiding bolt right at the other statue.
Perfect. Is that a dex save or is that an attack roll?
That's an attack roll.
Perfect. Roll an attack roll.
Do I have an advantage?
You are shooting something
With magic.
with magic.
Magic.
So it is not an advantage.
Alright. Hey, that's a 22 to hit.
Perfect. Hit. Super hit.
Solid.
Roll some damage for me.
Got it.
That's like 46, I believe. Yeah, that's right. Give me the big dice. The ones that I roll stats with. This is why I roll stats with them. 17 damage.
Ooh, beautiful. As the guiding bolt hits, what does the guiding bolt look like when you release it?
So it still has this kind of purplish green energy as it flies through. A little bit of light coming out of it. And as it bursts onto it, it just coats it in this purple glow.
Ooh, I love it. And as the purple glow surrounds this stone statue, as it comes to like kind of meet itself from the other side, the statue begins to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it is gone. And the energy is out of there.
my guy.
Nice.
What?
My.
What?
We
Me?
will technically be out of initiative for the moment. So free movement. If you move more than 6 squares, more than 4 squares, you will need to roll a dex save. That is the only thing I require.
Go ahead.
Can I go back to investigating the thing to try and did we can I do an investigation check to see what the fire was doing to maybe the door area?
You can go over to the door area
Yeah.
and then do an investigation check.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll roll my
dex
dex save. Yeah, I'll roll that. I'll roll that.
Before he does that,
Hey!
I'll stop him.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I didn't need that
I'll
roll
roll
anyway.
it.
Roll an initiative for both of you guys.
Initiative?
Both of you roll initiative.
I swear.
Ooh, that's really good.
It's a 9 plus my initiative.
Yeah, you beat me.
3. So yeah, plus 3, so 9, 10, 11, 12.
Perfect. What did you
And
roll?
8.
Okay, excellent. What would you? So you stop him.
I stop him like, I know you're never gonna be able to hear this, and you just see nothing but my mouth moving. Like,
Me?
you're not so bad, okay? And I think we can be friends, but you're never gonna hear that.
Wait. Roll me an insight check.
I liked investigation better.
Roll me an insight
Don't
check,
you do
please.
that.
Roll me an insight check, please. At disadvantage, because you
Oh,
are
boy.
deaf. Please, God, do this for me.
I was so much better with the investigation. Disadvantage? This is 11.
All right, so instead of hearing "this isn't so bad," you see "I'm your dad."
Oh my god. Okay.
Dad?
I'm gonna let this one slide because you're obviously ill. But here's what I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna look at you and I'm just like, and I cast sit. Hold on a sec. It's
Lester ratio.
no. Fuck him.
It's like, thank goodness. That's
No. Sacred flame on the door.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna keep because it's a cantrip. I'm gonna cast until the door's either melted or fucking thawed.
Well, that's a radiant damage. It's not,
radiant?
it's
It
not
says
fire.
flame.
Yeah, but it's sacred.
What is it?
flame.
It's fire.
It's
Roll
fire.
me a 1d8 damage, please.
4.
4 points of damage. You with the flame from your hands. I mean, you can see the ice. And now that you're looking at it, start to melt from the door.
Can I have come up with him?
He just shot it out.
I'm not moving. If you
Oh,
do, I
okay.
stopped you from moving for a reason.
okay.
But you're still-
Okay, I see what he's getting at, and I'd like to cast Shatter on the ice.
Sure. He stopped you. You were getting ready to go. Makes perfect sense. Go ahead and cast Shatter.
Okay. So
Make sure you guys get rid of your spell slots.
Mine's a cantrip. I can continuously cast it, which I'm going to.
I'm an idiot.
That is
Can I have my
absolutely a second
3d8?
level, though.
That is a second
Oh.
level.
Oh, his what?
Yeah, hand me my 3, not that one. That one? Yeah, and the other 3. Other 2. Yep, there we go. Alright, poggers. 2, 6, 1. Man, I did a lot of damage. 9 damage. Although it might be doubled because it's inorganic.
It is not doubled, unfortunately.
Big sad.
But it does start to shatter pieces of the top sort of the ice, shattering to the ground. But it's still, you can see the bar that's there kind of locking it in place, still has a nice sheet of ice over it. Who would like to act next?
I am still a little stunned, and like I just kind of like shake it out real quick. Like people can't hear it, but like a name escapes my lips. I just go sexy. Snap my fingers and my body glows a little bit, and I cast Cure Wounds on myself
Perfect.
at level 1.
Understood.
10
Nice.
hit points.
Cannot ask for more than that.
Who has healing potions?
I have
It is
now.
not your
I
turn,
have
and everyone is deaf.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I do apologize. It is okay. E or Bidbauer?
I would like to try to get up. I need to roll dexterity. I would like to get up.
Free action to get up, no problem. It doesn't
Okay.
have your movement. I do
Okay.
apologize.
Maybe crawling would be a better option.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should. You know what I was thinking? Actually, I have a hand axe, so I was thinking maybe I should like use it as
That
a
would be
pickaxe.
Sure.
Do you
So-
still have your bedroll?
So I do.
You could
so
shimmy like
I
I'm
could
doing.
shimmy. I could. You know, I like
That
your
rope.
shimmy move. So can I? Yes. Can I kind of like flop onto my bedroll
Totally.
and maybe even use my little axe?
Totally. In
Get
which
across the
direction are you
floor.
heading?
I really want to get closer to the ballista. I think.
Perfect. You can make it there within your movement, no problem.
Cool.
You are now at the ballista. I'll
I'm
make
still
it.
laying down.
I'll still give you an additional action if you'd like.
Okay.
As hopping on top of your bedroll is no big deal.
That's really not. Gosh. Can I use my? Let's see. I want to use my pyrotechnics toward the door.
Perfect.
Yes, at that ice yo.
Man.
At that
Oh,
ice.
At that ice yo.
Pyrotechnics.
Yeah, I got the pyrotechnics.
At the
I'm really
ice,
excited.
Oh, what is pyrotechnics?
I can only use it.
Oh,
once.
wait,
You know,
there
it's
has
not
to-
on my. It's not on my.
There has
sheet.
to already be a flame there.
Yeah, there already has to be a
Oh,
flame.
does there? Are you sure?
But, well, yeah,
Because
there
it
already.
didn't come on my.
I've already. I mean, I used it like about a month ago.
Here you go.
Yeah, but your flame's no longer, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Unfortunately, and it
Shucks,
was.
that face.
So powerful.
Okay, all right, we're not
Fleeting.
gonna use it. We lied.
Well, it's a second level spell. I'm so glad you didn't.
We lied.
Yeah, I was about to
I was really excited.
save the big boom.
I know, but we're locked in the room.
Wait
I
a
agree.
second.
You are locked in the room.
Oh man, you know what would have been good?
Yeah.
Oh man, Oh, okay, never mind.
It's got to be a non-magical.
Well, flick
something.
my cigarette on the door.
I just see you looking at her and like your face just lights up for a minute.
Can you roll a perception check for me if you want to do this? I will allow
I do
this to
want to
happen
do it.
If you roll a 15 or higher.
So, wait, in real life, so I have 14.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Okay, so something amazing that happens is as you're contemplating how to use this spell, you look around, and for some reason, his cigarette is blocked by the ballista itself. As you're on the ground, and you're looking around, like, you can see everything about him except for his mouth where the cigarette is. I'm so
sad.
sorry.
I wanted it so bad.
It's gonna happen, kids. It's
So
gonna
sorry.
happen.
It's so cool.
It would have been so cool, but she didn't.
Smoking will win.
Yeah.
Best part of it becomes like an ongoing thing where the camera's always blocking the cigarette.
It's like the
Whenever it's
sensor
from
bar.
whenever it's from E's perspective, there's like always somebody's head in the way.
What's going on here?
I believe we have covered action, bonus action. Oh, no. I will not count that perception check against you. So
Oh,
if you would
okay.
like to do something, that is absolutely okay.
Oh man.
That was darn.
That was
shucks.
almost cool.
Shucks, Okay. Well, nobody's still hurt, are they? Does anybody need their wounds cured? I can cure
I'm
your
better
wounds.
now.
All right, you're better. I'm better. I'm moderately better.
I can touch myself later.
You
With
all right, you're
your
good. You're good.
perception check, you're
Okay.
able to gauge everyone as you're looking at them. So
Okay.
if you are damaged, feel free to mention that now,
Yes.
and she can potentially help you.
Yes, I
and she
could
can
help
see
you.
the damage that could potentially
But I
be there.
think you guys are. Everybody's good.
Oh, what's
right?
half health, right?
Yeah, what's happening?
I mean, yeah. Okay.
You're
All right.
fine.
Cool.
On a scale of 1 to
Cool.
18, how are you
Cool.
looking?
1 to 18? Oh, I'd be looking good by your scale.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
On a
I
scale
could,
of 29
Can I
to
use
1.
my bonus action, my bardic
better.
inspiration again?
Totes.
I really love that
How many
bardic
do you get per
inspiration.
long rest?
You've only
I
got
get
a few
two.
of them though. Like I
So,
think
I mean,
I mean, you
Per-
can use them at any time.
per-
Like once on
you
yeah.
only got like
expiring.
4 though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I know you can use them anytime you want. I'm just saying I used to use them unlimited, like kind of, and I
Yeah.
found out that
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not the truth.
Yeah.
My players used to use guidance all the time until I was like, no.
I feel like we definitely need some
What kind of
inspiration, and I
cantrips do you
can.
got?
And I'm happy to listen to the audience here. Do we know if she casts bardic inspiration again? Does her previous bardic inspiration go
Nope.
away?
No, it doesn't.
It just
Oh,
stays.
really?
Yeah, you can cast
Yeah,
it as
because-
long as it's not in the same person.
Fantastic.
Because
Oh,
it's
cool.
finite.
All right, so you can continue being
Yeah.
inspired.
Yeah.
Continue.
I'm feeling it.
All right, keep feeling it. Keep feeling it. I'm gonna cast bardic inspiration on Cricket
Perfect.
because I feel like he really just needs that right now, and I'm gonna hook you up with
Please
a.
sing me a little song.
Oh my gosh.
Wait 1 second. Aren't you still deaf? Can she be tone deaf in this?
No, she's such an artist. She knows what the resonance feels like against her lips and can do it all day long.
Yes.
So I have a 1d6
Yes.
whenever I want to use it?
Yes.
Correct. For everything but damage.
When I turn around, the natural glow that I have about me is a fairy. I turn around and I see her give me this performance and I glow more.
I love it. Excellent.
Wait, is that your, like, in canon, your instrument? Is it a harmonica?
I actually have a few instruments. I have 4, so I'm not gonna
And
tell
you
you.
have them all with you, I'm guessing.
I only have no. I get to add a new one every week.
Tune in next week.
Perfect.
I don't know where I'm gonna find a lute made of a turtle shell though.
We will work on it.
That's so
Patreon,
funny.
that's what that's for.
Patreon.
That's
We're
what-
looking at you.
that's what
As
that's
soon as
for.
we get a P.O. box, chat, you can send us a turtle loot.
I believe everyone has
This
done
is-
something except for Ben Bauer.
Me. So I
This is
kind
my
of turn around. I guess,
barter.
am I still deaf?
She said you got a
You
turtle
are.
shell.
But
But inspired.
But inspired. So I'm gonna turn around, kind of see what they're doing. I'm just like, oh, okay, we're gonna shoot at it now. And so I'm gonna fire my crossbow.
Perfect. At the door, roll
Yes.
some damage for me.
Mm-hmm.
Or roll, yeah, it's unmovable.
Oh no!
Yeah, it is.
A natural 1?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Wait, she
roll
got bardic
damage for me,
inspiration. Oh, did I?
please.
Son of a-
Roll damage for me, please.
Okay.
Oh my god. No, she didn't.
What is the thing I'm looking
You shoot the ballista in the face?
Oh, I would hope not.
for? Freedom.
How's this?
So that's 9 plus 2, 11.
Excellent. As
You do have one
the
of those.
bolt from your as you're walking, you slip as you're getting your aim, and the bolt goes through the neck of the ballista.
Oh no.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Ah.
Okay.
Concern.
End of everyone's turn so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ballista is going to click an additional side over, please and thank you. And
After
it,
I shoot
it
this,
does
I'm like,
not
sorry.
let out a gout of fire.
You broke
Broke
it.
I'm sorry about that.
Which will start us at the top, technically, of the order, which would be Derp.
Oh man. Okay, now how's the door looking?
Pretty melted, but the portion where the kind of bar mechanism is still pretty caked in ice.
Nice. I look at you and I look at the neighbor and I'm like. And then
Are we still deaf at this point?
Still deaf at this point.
Dang.
so now it's all
I
sign
felt the
language.
love of the song.
I just give you the A-OK. It's fine. You're doing good. All right. Okay. I take one good drag, and I cast Sacred Flame, or not Sacred Flame, but fuck, what is it called? It's probably Sacred Flame. Yeah, Sacred Flame. And because it's a cantrip, I'm just gonna cast it till that's melted, so everyone
Sure.
stops wasting spell slots and all that other stuff and shooting randomly,
Roll me a d8, please.
killing shit. Okay. 6.
6 points of damage. Excellent. As the bar begins to melt completely, and you now see dripples and drops hitting the ground, you look like you could lift the bar off of the door.
I look at all you and like.
What? Sign language. Your sign language.
What? Which technically brings us to Cormosi.
Okay. So the bar has been lifted on the door.
Correct. Not lifted on the door, but it's melted.
This can't be lifted.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Can't get your hands dirty. Got it.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's not the strength score or anything. Can I walk up to it and see if there's like do an investigation check on the door to see if
Sure.
there's anything interesting about it?
Of course. Roll a dexterity save for me, please, as you walk across the floor towards the door.
It's no biggie. Dexterity save. Dirty 20.
Beautiful. Too easily. Very slowly and cautiously you make your way to the door.
I use my
You're
cane.
now at the door. Go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
Or history. Can I do either?
Investigation check, please.
Okay. If I pass, can I do a history?
No, why would a history check do for a door?
Well, there might be something cool on it.
They open, they
23.
close. Sometimes you can lock
23. You can see that there are no traps. If that potentially what you might have been looking at, you can see that the lever for this piece of wood has kind of gained a lot of weight and is now pressing up against the metal notches that would normally keep it kind of flush. It's now kind of pressed through as the ice has kind of made it more soggy than it would normally be.
If I just bonked it with a cane, would it shatter?
It probably would not shatter. It would probably be quite difficult to lift it out of its current position, is what you gather.
And I can't say any of this to anybody.
Correct.
Could I, by chance, since we're in turnover, could I generate a pip?
Sure.
Oh,
Totally.
I'll take that as a win.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Are we still operating in turn like initiative?
If somebody wanted to go out of turn, sure, but I think it's the most fair
gonna
to
go
get.
ahead
But if
with
you
this,
have
or-
something you want to do before
Probably,
someone
I
else
was
says
just
their thing,
chilling.
there's
Just
an
feeling
initiative
the.
roll
I'm just
that happens
vibing
at
over
the
here.
end.
You're still
Well, I
got
feel
it,
like
like-
most of us are gonna want to
I
go
just
and
got
try
a
and
little
lift it up.
healing.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of
We
going
can all
towards the
just-
door at the moment. Is that kind of what we want to be doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's all go.
Beautiful. So we all go up towards the door. Roll dexterity saves for me just so I can laugh at you.
I did not move.
Could I just slowly? Can I get there a little later?
I did not
I'm
move
into
from
it.
where I
Everybody
was
just
at
wait
for
for me to
the
get
same
there?
reason.
Because of the
Oh.
the particular position you are in, I absolutely need you to roll your dex save.
I got 19 this time.
Anyone else
Everybody
can
could just
freely
wait for me to get there.
Anyone else can freely move towards the door,
Wait
but
for me to
because
get
of where you
there.
are,
Okay.
specifically,
What
I
is
need
it?
this
Dex
roll.
save?
It is.
Oh my god, wait.
That's a 12.
Oh, succeed.
Right.
Okay, where's
All right, so
Shimmying,
what I would
flapping.
love for that, because you're literally one away from failing, I would love for you to get up to where the face of the ballista is, and your feet slip out from under you, and you grab onto the face, looking directly at where it would spout the gout of fire. But nothing comes through the gout of fire as you recorrect yourself and move your full movement past it.
Flapping, shimmying.
Everyone can move their way.
I think you
Bring us
like-
over there.
I think you desperately need to get
Everyone
there
can move their way
wings.
towards
There's
the
a
door.
secret. We like she can't fly and she never told anybody.
I didn't know she was gonna actually have wings in canon. I put it in there because she has necrotic shroud, but now
Sure.
she just
It's just like- they're just for show.
kinda
All the
happened.
minifigures are
But
currently
she
at the
can't
door.
fly, but she
What are
does
you guys
have
doing
wings.
while you are at the door?
I've got
we're
my
trying
hand
to
axe
lift it
out
up.
still because
I'm
I was using
still-
it to drag across the floor,
Yeah,
and I'm
I'm-
thinking like I might have
I'm
to hit
flittering
this thing.
behind
Yeah.
them all,
Perfect.
ready
did it.
to
Are we
Yeah.
deafened?
ready to give them their appearance when the door opens.
We did it.
Perfect. As you begin to hack into the center, each lob sends water kind of flying around, and the thing kind of crumbles in the middle, and you're able to push the bar out of the way, and the door is free to open.
I investigate for traps.
Investigate for traps. There are no traps.
I would like to just push the door open with my cane.
Boom. Door opens outward, and you guys see this amazing tomb that's kind of about 50 to 60 feet long. You see this large suit of dwarven armor, but it is different than the suit of armor you've seen, as this looks like it's some sort of sarcophagus. It is standing upright, and it is raised up on a platform that kind of has several stairs going up.
Can I do a history check?
Unfortunately, we will be going to break.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will be back very shortly with some sponsors.
Woo!
Sounds
How do you do
fancy.
a break?
We've got a couple sponsorship announcements we want to go, and we're going to talk about the giveaway a little bit more. So, David, will you lead us into our sponsors, and I'll get the information on the giveaway.
Absolutely. So the very first sponsor that we will talk about today is one that's near and dear to my heart, Leading Marketing Solutions. They are a full marketing agency. They can provide you with websites, Google My Business, social media, SEO for all of the above, and that's search engine optimization. If your website is not optimized to be viewed more importantly than other websites, then you're not going to get the traffic that you need, and your website is there for no reason. Give us a call and we will absolutely be able to assist you. You can find information about us by going to www.leadingmarketingsolutions.com. You can also try lms-plus.com. The information will be in the comments or in the information below, so find out there. Excellent. The next one we would like to talk about is Bearded Brown Coats. They are a gaming shop located here in Ocala. We absolutely love them as they have every single thing that you can imagine for your gaming needs. From minifigures to comics to video games to old style consoles to stickers that are very unique to large sculptures. I'm trying to painting kits. They have a gaming section in the back of their studio or in the back of their establishment that allows you to come in with your gaming crew and host hour-long games just sitting at that table on any day of the week. It's pretty incredible.
D&D, talking Warhammer, talking Magic the Gathering. There are so many there. I tell you what.
We don't deserve you, Bird of Brown Coats. You're amazing.
Big time.
Don't you?
Next, we're going to talk about King Goblin Games. They are located here in Ocala also, and we absolutely love those guys. Are they not in Ocala?
They are in Ocala.
Oh, great. Look, you made a
they're right
face,
around
and I
the
was like,
corner.
oh, crap.
Yeah, that's not what I was making a face about. But don't worry about it.
Understood. We love King Goblin Games. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this first session of videos. We really do appreciate you. Go and visit those locations. And we have one more to talk about, but I'm going to let Ryan talk about it because he is very passionate about Vibranium Comics.
Yes, so Austin of Vibranium Comics has been so gracious enough to do us a sponsorship with a giveaway for Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. Yeah. This book contains a myriad of knowledge about dragons, new races and subclasses for Dragonborns. It's going to be a fantastic book. We're going to do a giveaway so if you want a chance to win, leave in the comments the keyword of R.I.P. Derp. Capital R.I.P.D. Because we love our Derp and we'd hate to see him go. But that's what we're going to need. So a little more information on Vibranium Comics. Austin has a great little store right by CF, if you guys know where that is. I can't remember the name of the road because I am still intoxicated.
200.
Exactly, 200.
Southwest College Road.
See, I know they got me, for sure.
That's in Ocala, Florida, by the way, for those of you in other states and other countries watching this.
Austin is an amazing collector of cards. He has a ton of different card games. If you guys ever need anything card related, check him out. He is a great guy, and I know that his shop is looking to expand soon, so that means more tables for you guys to play D&D and other tabletop games. So please check him out too.
Oh, I love it.
Nice.
Before we get into the rest of today's game, there's a special mention that I'd like to make today for one of the gamers here at the table. You guys all know Derp. You guys all know Carl Loper. He is getting ready to deploy overseas as a Florida Army National Guard soldier. As amazing as his sacrifice is going to be, it is very saddening for us here as we will be missing out on having him at the table. Depending on where he ends up in the world, whether they have suitable Wi-Fi or not. Although I do believe Elon Musk has a bunch of satellites in the sky right now, and if you can hop onto those, sir, you will be just fine.
Yeah.
And Watania has some pretty good Wi-Fi in that area also. So if you guys are out there and you guys are watching this footage and you don't see Derp at our next game, just know that he is fighting bravely for our country, and we are incredibly grateful. So thank you, Derp. We appreciate it.
He will come back in Crisis on Critical Derps.
Which brings us back to the matter at hand. We are currently just escaping from the cold room with the ballista in the center. They have just opened the door, and this
Effects
smell
from
of
Derp behind everybody. So when you guys like slow walk in, Derp's like there with like, or
Derp.
Cricket's there with like
What am I doing?
effects behind you.
Okay.
For some reason,
Okay.
little stars and stripes show up behind
You see a plume
What
of,
does that mean?
like a magician
Right?
on stage, a plume of smoke comes out from behind him, but it's just me smoking.
So you guys open these doors, and a whiff of old, damp, dead kind of hits your nostrils. As you guys look forward, you can see some sconces lit to the left and right, and a set of stairs leading up.
We're all facing the wrong way.
Those set of stairs are
Every single-
absolutely leading towards a large sarcophagus, kind of standing up on end. You can see the face of a dwarven warrior of some kind, clad in armor, that has a large hammer kind of facing the ground, resting on the ground.
That's the best I can do unless you got something else.
Yo, I got something way better.
Okay.
There you go, put this big boy.
Yeah.
It's very much so what that might look like. Can I get you all to make perception checks?
You
Yeah,
like
that's good.
perception?
This die hasn't hurt me yet.
19 plus.
Oh, it just did.
19.
19.
19.
19.
Four.
Yeah.
10.
10.
1 second, I gotta add whatever adds on to mine.
As we set the mood.
Sir, what'd you roll perception-wise?
Give me 1 second. Roll on to the next person, please.
We are all done except for you.
Okay. 1 second.
What'd you roll on the die?
19.
Oh.
And perception?
Yeah.
Okay, 23.
Excellent. Mostly everyone, minus Koromosi, notices the air is very still inside of this room. There are several clouds that kind of find themselves 20, 30, maybe 40 feet in the air. Below those clouds are these shadows that kind of completely match the shape above. There's no light surrounding them, and it doesn't make quite sense why there is a shadow below. But it's all something you know, that you notice. directly in front, you can clearly see this sarcophagus has a line going from the top of its feet, or from the bottom of its feet to the top of its head, assuming that there may be some levers that allow this thing to open inward.
Could I use? I haven't used this before. Could I use divine sense? Those fiends, undead, celestials, consecrated or desecrated items.
Of course. Your divine sense, you feel an energy from this area. As you peer in this direction, you see a large crevice kind of dug out, very similar to the ominous crevices you guys have met before. You see spider webs leaking out from either side. There does not appear to be any spider webs anywhere else but where that crevice is located.
So
Okay.
there's. I'm sorry. Are you doing something?
Oh, I was just gonna kind of whisper to the group
Okay.
since it's kind of a hushed area. Just like, there's something over there.
I would like
They're all
to.
dead still, aren't they?
I would
Are
like
we
to
still
stride on over to the sarcophagus
Yeah,
because
that's fine.
Divine sense?
No,
No, you guys are no longer dead.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
so
go
I
on.
whispered it and I was like,
Ah.
there's something over there.
I want to look to everyone and go, as the historian in the group, and I start strolling over Kane in front. I look and I start examining the coffin itself to learn a little bit about who it is and what is entailed with it.
Cool.
Oh,
You won't quite make it there before anyone else has another option. So you'll make it halfway there. Anyone else would like to do something?
So she points out the spider webs.
Correct.
And with my previous knowledge that I had in the room from before about how the webs, they talk to everything,
Sure.
I would like to produce a flame and hurl it at the webs.
Perfect.
Nice.
Do you have to be within a specific amount of
You can
space
also
there?
attack the flame when you cast the spell within 30 feet.
30 feet. So if you move a little bit closer, you'll be well within your distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can actually do that right here.
Perfect. So maybe one step closer would make me happy.
One step closer to the death trap.
So I'm just going to see all that, knowing what I knew from before. Just
Yeah.
And you see the spider web start to on the inside, and you see it light up, and you see that there is a kind of cavern of sorts. And as the fire dwindles, you lose track, and it becomes dark again.
So it's like a large cavern where all this happened?
Like a maybe 10 foot tall by 7 feet wide, as it kind of angles out. So there may be a tight squeeze. If you were like a Goliath of sorts, it would be very difficult to make your way into this cavern.
Luckily, everyone's except
Yeah.
the pigeon lady.
That's
Well,
going to be a
I'm
big
only
spider.
5'10".
It's gonna be a big
Can-
spider.
If I condense.
So-
Yeah.
But you
What?
didn't see it.
Can you move me up a couple feet?
I saw webs.
How far?
30 feet.
Okay.
Go like the left side. I'll go to the left side.
Left is right here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
No problem at all.
And I'm gonna be tracking behind this guy.
Can we all come in?
Perfect. Yep. You can go wherever
I
you would
wanna-
like to go. If you
yeah.
wanted to do something
wanna-
differently
Yes, I
than
wanna
just
come in.
move, let me know.
I want to go on that side though, near where the spider action.
Now, I do want,
How
you
far
guys
you
did
wanna
roll pretty high perception, so I do want to mention, if
Far
you
wanna
are
go?
looking
Further?
in this area, but further down that way, kind of like over there-ish,
Oh, okay.
there is, the ground is broken and kind of leads down, and it turns the corner, which might make you think that there is some sort of connection between
Can you look
the
up
previous room that went
Map?
down
Yeah.
and there.
Something.
something dark side, something false.
your bardic inspiration. How long does that last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah. So I mean,
Has it been 10 minutes? Do I
does
still
it,
have
does
that?
the
It has
break
not
count?
been 10
Does the
minutes.
break
Okay.
Yours is gone if you have not used your bardic
I
inspiration.
didn't know that it expired.
10 minutes.
It does, yeah. It won't
Alas.
last. It's not super long.
Erase that.
So
Your
we are kind of
inspiration.
back in regular order. If nobody would like to do anything additional, Kromasi
Kramasi.
has
whatever.
wanted to move forward.
We call
Yeah.
it croissant.
You can
Croissant.
move all the way up to the sarcophagus itself.
Okay,
What would you
I
like to do
want-
upon arriving?
I want to do a history check, examining the stone and trying to figure out if there's any like writing or anything on it.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me a history check as you reach in and start to feel this sarcophagus.
I'm gonna use that feat finally.
I'm also gonna move up there with it.
I'm gonna roll like garbage.
Okay, come on.
11.
Excellent. As you reach your hands out to touch the stone, you are immediately electrocuted.
I laugh audibly.
We were really clearly developing
You're going to
what
take 12
Chromos's
points
Oh,
of,
fuck.
of damage.
what his party is.
As the electrocution surges through his body, you guys see a cylindrical purple aura that circulates all the way to the ceiling and all the way to the floor surrounding the sarcophagus.
So it's because you tried to touch it?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
I'm looking
Can I
pretty
look
crisp.
at it? Just look at it?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can just
yeah.
look at it. Go ahead and roll me. So are you in
Perception.
just looking at it would be a perception check if you're getting closer and in kind of looking at the details. We're going to be investigation. If you want to identify why the electrocution happened, that would be Arcana.
Options. Okay.
It happened because he was dumb.
So did you
I was a
actually reach out and
historian.
touch
I
Had,
wasn't
had he said
dumb.
anything
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
history?
he touched
Was.
it.
Are you,
Yeah.
are you
Can I
unconscious?
investigate it without
Huh?
touching
Are you
it?
unconscious?
No, I have 4
Like,
HP.
I saw where the field went.
Totally.
Okay, then I'll do that.
I am one crispy.
that's
I look
a
like
19.
a deviant
Beautiful.
art.
As you look at the electrocution, kind of now that he pulls his hand away and the aura stops, kind of wavering, you look and you see down and you see runes surrounding the sarcophagus.
As he's still sizzling, I'm like, oh, look, it's runes to protect it. We probably shouldn't touch it.
I just blink at you.
I know.
He's just
a-
all
A
electrocuted.
jolt of electrocution like follows your eyelids as you
Henry?
open them up and down.
Just thought I would let everybody know.
You guys are free to do what you would like at the moment. If you, I will make sure that nobody goes twice before you go. But if you want to do something, let me know.
Could I
Did you tell
do
us
an
what you
Arcana
found?
check
Not
this
yet.
time?
The
Okay.
runes?
I want to
Yes.
get closer to the crevice where
Beautiful.
Cricket set the flames off because I can see
How
60
far?
feet in the dark.
Hell yeah, you
How
can.
far?
And then yeah, so
Careful.
like pretty close, like
Yeah.
maybe about there, not up on it,
As you
but I
Further
wanna-
back or?
roll me a perception check as you peer into this crevice.
Okay, I'm peering into the crevice. 12.
Although your dark vision allows you to see, there is a turn that happens as you crest past that entranceway. So you can see the spider webs singed and there are no longer any spider webs. You do notice several eyes pop up
I do see
about
eyes.
20 feet into the crevice.
Well, 20 feet.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
At this point,
Okay.
I would like to.
Die.
What? No, I would like to use my dissonant whispers.
Oh, that's a good spell.
I can
Hell
do
yeah.
that, but it's only on one creature.
What does that do?
Is there one set of eyes
It's
that's bigger
really
than the
cool.
other sets of eyes?
What was your perception check?
12.
I wish
No.
I could have had that spell.
Darn. I kind of want it, but see if I just mess with one, maybe not.
Could you talk to me?
Well, I mean, I can talk to them because I'm a friend of animals, you know.
Oh, no.
So like, I can talk to them, but I don't think I want to be friends with those animals.
Food.
Can I use? I'm gonna use my dancing lights to yes, because I want to see more. I want to see what's going on.
Good choice.
So I'm gonna do that because there is a sconce lit nearby,
Sure.
right? So
Okay.
yeah, so we're gonna jump on that action.
And 4 small torches kind of pop up out of the sconce, and you're able to kind of maneuver them and begin to send them into the tunnel. I want to see how far they can move. They can be within 20 feet of each other.
Torches go.
So it can get right to the edge as the fire torches kind of dancing around enter in. You see the eyes start to back away and down the corner, and you lose eye contact.
And so in that moment, can I see how many sets of eyes there are? Like, can I get a good head count?
You see about 2 pretty large spiders kind of angling back against the wall as they disappear out of eyesight.
All right, we know what we're working with. All right, I'm gonna just take that information and share it with my friends.
Perfect.
That's all.
Perfect.
That's all.
I believe we're going to be going towards Derp
Are you not
or
going to sing
Cricket.
us a
Dorp.
summary of...
I wanted to.
I will kind of follow
ready to.
behind
Yeah,
her
yeah.
as she does this, and as I'm moving, I produce a large oaken stick
Cool.
with the name carved onto it, Louis V. And I kind of like hold that at the ready as I watch behind her. and
Did
she
we get
does all
another
these-
Patreon?
Louisville
Huh?
Slugger.
Did we get another Patreon?
This is a
Hit you
baseball.
with a Louisville Slugger.
Oh.
And stand behind her and as like and just kind of like be at the ready.
Sure.
As like I saw like I was kind of like ready to do some flamey stuff too, but as I saw them slink back a little bit.
Sure.
Are we seeing any more webs like after she's done all that?
No
Like they've
webs.
all burned out. They're all like
Without
kind of
doubt.
slinking back.
In my mind, you are holding your attack action.
Yes.
Perfecto. Sure.
Okay, so I saw him take the brunt of the lightning.
Totally do.
And she has inspected and told me about the runes. And so I'm going to further inspect if the runes can be tampered with, adjusted, what they mean.
Perfect. Let's get an Arcana check from you.
Okay. All right.
Can I give him, because of my historian feat,
Already use your action and unable to help with your current action.
big sad I'll never get to use this ability.
What's that?
There was
Doing
a little dice over here. That's all right.
Great.
I'll just use this right there. She is. Thank you. Yeah.
Is that your weighted one?
Yep. 12 plus, what is it? Arcana?
Yep.
Ooh, 15.
Beautiful. You are. A couple of the runes look like they're repeating. It looks like there's a repeating progression of defense runes, attack runes, and just kind of like stabilization runes. And you're able to discern that they are different, but you don't quite know which ones you should take out. That would take some additional time and effort.
Okay.
But you can definitely discern that there are about 3 different types of runes.
Okay. So can I cast my second and final spiritual weapon?
As a bonus action, you
Bonus
sure
action. And I want it to be kind of like a rapier,
can. Sure.
right? And this isn't so much for an attack. Would I be able to use that somewhat to see if I can pry some of those out?
Absolutely, you can definitely do that.
Okay.
You are unable to do it on this turn, as you use your action to discern what they meant.
Yes, but would the bonus action be the prying it out?
But you would need to. So if you want to just have your spiritual weapon dive into attacking one of the 3 types, sure, no problem at all.
Just kind of like wedge it. Like can I wedge it up?
You want to? So are you trying to wedge the door open to the sarcophagus, or wedge some of the writing,
some of the runes
off?
out. Oh.
You don't know which rune does what. So if you would like to take a random guess in this moment, you can definitely do
Let's
so.
do it. Random guess.
Roll me a d4. If you roll a 4, roll again.
Okay. 1.
Excellent. You are electrocuted
Oh!
via your spiritual weapon arcing in your direction. As you are close enough. Had you gone away further, he'd be electrocuted.
You would have been dead.
Probably would have been.
So, bear with me a moment.
Oh my god.
10, 11 points of damage.
Oh, I'd definitely be done.
Oh my god. Okay, that's not good. 11 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11.
Ben kind of quietly says under her
I-
breath, I told you we shouldn't be touching it.
I said these.
Just looking at the
I was looking like,
Shouldn't be touching it.
I'm sorry, my
Like
dear.
just
I'm
said
gonna
that.
Your spiritual weapon is still up and running, just so you know.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Can I do the Arcana check now?
Now it is your turn. Yes, sir.
Because I am an expertise in history and Arcana.
Definitely roll me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna roll a 2 again and
Please
get
roll
screwed.
No, you got this. I believe in you.
That's an 18 plus 9.
Oh,
27.
Yeah.
You know exactly the order that these runes need to be taken out. It's going to take a little bit of time.
I look at it and I go, Derp, you buffoon. And then I start like plotting it with my cane, and then I just start working at it. And I don't even pay you any more mind anymore.
He's touching it with his weapon, though. Is that
Are you touching it with your weapon, or are you telling him to use his spiritual weapon?
Definitely what he said.
it? He said he
Well,
was touching it.
you said that there's an order, right?
You know which order that they need to be taken out
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it in the order.
with your cane.
I'm gonna die.
That's exactly what he said.
Wait, can I tell you, you buffoon, no!
It feels in character.
14 points of
Oh, I am.
It kind of like rubs her
And
hands
you
on
didn't
her
tell anyone
temples.
what order to do it in.
I want to run up to him.
And I just kind of
Not
say
yet,
again,
sorry,
like,
don't
guys,
do it.
seriously, we're not. You gotta stop touching me.
Get out of the flames in front of the bar.
I feel like that's in character though.
It is.
Wait, did he go down?
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
definitely fell back.
Can I use healing hands to bring him back?
You used all of your healing.
No, I
hands.
used lay on hands.
Ah.
Yeah, nah, ha ha. I touch
You can
his.
absolutely do that.
Yeah, I kind of give him like a light slap on the cheek, and he
What's
gets
up, buddy?
HP. He gets 3 HP. That's all I have.
I sit back. I'm like,
No, before you say anything else, you really need to stop touching it. 'Cause-
I want
Fine.
to take note that that's where he's at, and I want to hit it with my thing.
I can't bring him back.
I forget who goes next in initiative order.
I think
As
it's
we're
E.
kind of E. What would you like
I think
to
so.
do?
Oh gosh. Not touching it.
You'll go blind.
Definitely not. Along with you people. I'm gonna move away from the spidery area for now, and gosh, you know, I can help you a little bit with my curing of wounds since you only got a little bit of healing.
you gotta
so
touch me for that.
I can no, I don't have to touch you for that. It's okay.
Cure- for-
It's okay.
No cure.
E, what would you like to do in this
This is
moment?
actually happening. It's great. It's perfect. It's wonderful. I would like to sing you a song.
Wonderful.
A song of healing.
Okay.
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 I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna actually do that right now.
Perhaps we can touch it from the backside this time, and maybe a different result.
Please don't. You know what I think is so great? When you start thinking straight. So let's keep our hands off that thing and come up with a plan. You know what I mean.
Let's
All
keep
right.
our hands to ourselves.
Keep your hands to yourself. Now I am wondering though, like he still has his spiritual weapon, right? Man, if we like moved in the this is really jacked up, but if we moved in the direction of where the spider crevice is, could we force it to arc into the spider crevice? Is that like crazy, like Marty McFly type
I
stuff?
don't think that's gonna. You know what? I'm gonna try that.
You can certainly try.
Can we?
I'm going
You
to
can
die.
certainly
How
try.
much did you heal him for?
So I healed you for
I'm
yeah.
going to die.
So
Cure wounds. It's but it's not.
This is the worst part too. Is I have
right.
the highest
So
intelligence
you
in the
need
group.
to roll
I'm
your.
gonna.
you
On
want to
paper.
inspect or
On
roll,
paper,
like,
for
levers
sure.
or
Here,
anything?
Huma, we're gonna have
Oh,
cricket
okay.
go before you.
4.
Okay.
1d8 plus 4 is what you heal him for.
Yes.
Jesus.
At that.
So yeah. Are you sure? I had it in my hand. Oh, 7. So okay.
We take those.
You take 7.
Oh man, that's rough. There is one cool thing that I've got. Let me see if I can find it.
So your turn essentially is giving some healing and then suggesting to the
And then
crowd
suggesting this idea.
that we make some crazy arc
Because
into
I really
the
think
spider
you could do
web,
it.
into
Yeah.
spider hole.
But we just have to make sure that none of us are in between here and there.
I like that
But you
one.
could do it with your spiritual weapon.
Nice. So, Mr. Cricket, what would you like to be doing in this moment?
I kind of look back at these people and I'm like, crazy. And anything happening down that the Hearst? Are your lights are still down there?
They
My
are
lights
still
are
down there. Ooh, you cast another spell and it's gone.
No.
Your lights are
Oh,
gone.
They have to both be concentration. Cure wounds isn't concentration.
Okay, great.
Gotcha.
Hey, you have 7 more points of health. How much health do you have right now?
10.
Okay, we have 7 more right
So you're good.
Oh,
I will
7
continue
more?
to
Augers.
like. There's so are the lights still there? Or they're not there.
They are still
They
there.
are still there.
They are still there, and nothing's happening down there.
Sure.
I will continue to hold Louis at the ready, and just kind of like be mindful around me.
Sure.
And like especially like even like kind of take a glance back around this direction, see if anything's happening.
Roll
there.
me a perception check, please, at advantage as you are being incredibly vigilant.
That is either a 24 or a 24.
Nice.
You see a light appear diagonally across in that direction where the ground has broken down. You see a kind of light flickering from that area.
Okay.
But you don't see anything additional except for that light kind of flickering.
Some pretty lights over there, y'all.
Excellent. That would be your turn.
Yep.
Ben?
Oh, neat. I'd like to go over and see what's going on over here, but I kind of feel like I need. There's a lot
Adult
of issues
supervision.
in here.
Story of my life.
But I don't know if there's anything really left for me to do with.
The order is.
I mean, yeah. Are we collaborating on
crispy.
this?
Sure.
Okay. So the order. What is it that I need to do to get rid of the runes?
And he's able to explain to you if you get this one out first, it'll disarm the aura. You get this one out second, it'll disarm the ability for it to damage you, and then it'll
And by getting them out, what is that? Do I need to?
scratching them out.
Hit
the shield
first, then the sword.
Okay, then I will, at a safe distance, start to scratch them out in the order that he tells
With
me.
your sword?
With my
Wing.
With your wing?
give me a second. I'm gonna think real hard.
She pulls off her shoes and there's these giant bird talons. And she just starts pecking at it.
Not a bird. Okay.
I'm not a bird.
Okay, so you said that the issue was that he was so close to
Bird
it.
person.
He's still close to it.
So yeah, hit it.
Is that what the issue was?
I don't know.
I should still be on the ground.
I'm
Just
just
feel
really
like knock me down.
I would normally let you kind of help them, but you've been looking at the spider crevice, so you kind of missed that point.
Or you know what I need to do. Okay.
She
It's all
totally
spidery.
knows what you need to do.
You know what I needed to do. I don't know anything.
Maybe it needs human flesh instead of
I highly doubt that that's what it
I'm
needs.
so sorry.
I guess I'm gonna take like the what do you call it? Like the spike when
The
you're
pommel?
pitching a
Sure.
tent or something.
Oh,
And I'm gonna like slowly reach and try to scratch away from a distance.
Totally, yeah. As the spike in your hand crests the aura.
You should stop touching it. Oh my
God.
God! Mark of the devil, the mark of the beast.
Take 18 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
you gotta
That's
scoot it
good.
forward.
Yeah.
Just put it on the board.
All sixes.
Wow.
Okay.
Does she fall dead?
No, I don't. I'm just weak.
I feel like you got that look on your face. Like,
Brings us to Cormosi.
Okay. Sitting down or laying down, I just kind of get up, start dusting myself off. I like history, but not the type that can kill. And then I have some of the magical purplish greenish energy, and I tap myself with them and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Coward.
And then I step 10 feet backwards.
Sure.
Okay. Jeez. All right. Well, I'm gonna go for all Hail Mary.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, bonkers.
Okay. So first, I'm going to Cracker Barrel. Okay. I'm gonna cast. That's my bonus action would be. I can do a bonus action is a what you call it? Not Cure Wounds, but Healing Word. I'm gonna cast that on myself because I'm hurting and no one loves me. Let's see here.
I got lots of
Healing Word.
healers in this group.
Yeah,
That'd be
right
2d-
now.
All of
2d4
us.
plus
I'm
six.
out of
So
healing.
3
I do not have any. I'm
and
still broken.
4, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So plus 13, that heals me all the way up. And I've obviously been right there next to them, seeing which ones they're pointing at. And I know which one that needs to be removed first. Correct. And I reach in with my hand and pull it out.
What happened to the plan, bro? What happened to the plan,
Is this
bro?
Is Is it me?
It is not
Did
you.
you not? Did you
We
not
are
hear
really
my-
good at this.
12 points of
Derp!
Don't hate me.
Derp,
or
there was
lightning
a
damage.
plan,
I do
bro.
apologize.
I'm sorry, guys.
And you are
I
down.
didn't know. I'm sorry. I
You
forgot.
are down,
Are
right?
you down?
Yeah. I'm
And-
not, no, I'm not down. I healed all the way up before
Can't
that.
talk to you.
Roll me a Constitution
Super not
saving
happy.
throw, please.
Me?
Yes, to hold concentration on your spiritual weapon.
What does that say? Yeet or fuck? That's a natural one. That's a natural one. It just disappears.
I love those.
It is gone.
Yeah. I think I'm more.
Alright. I feel like I should have used my dissonant whisper on him. Really?
I feel like we're back at E, if I'm not mistaken.
I am so sorry.
I'm like so
I'm
broken
so sorry.
right
Like I just like you
Okay,
looking
so
behind
listen,
me and
I
everyone's
did
just like,
this. And,
You guys know that episode of Can We Save the Simpsons on this without getting sued? Where he's like, ooh, a muffin. Ooh, a muffin. Ooh, a muffin.
okay, so listen. I
It'd
thought-
be awesome if we had
doing
Mage
nothing
Hand.
but attacking it. I thought you could just pull it out.
No,
Yes,
it
that's
was
pretty
yeah.
much exactly
Nobody
what
tried to
happened.
just touch it. It's
So,
they tried
I'm
with
definitely
weapons
not
and,
going
and
to.
other stuff.
Have we considered just
no.
breaking it?
No.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
so when you touched it, nothing happened.
So
I got shot.
he
You
died.
got shocked again.
He died. I mean, he
So not meat or
Can we
flesh.
roll intelligence checks, and I will attempt to help the group.
Okay.
Can we do intelligence saves?
Girl, he asked for an intelligence
That's
check.
not help. That's not happening over here.
Are we in on this, or is it just the people that keep
Please,
touching
you guys
it?
are in on it, and you're at advantage.
I rolled a 16.
I'm at advantage.
Understood.
Yeah,
13.
good.
Oh, he's at advantage? I
Mhm.
16.
13.
Excellent.
Man,
So,
I'm sorry.
between as you guys you are now completely keen to them electrocuting themselves, as one of your teammates has already gone down, the other one has just electrocuted himself again.
TPK.
The one who's giving him a hard time.
You
did the
realize
same thing.
I
that
did it from a distance.
the reason
I thought.
why Derp originally, when he went in to carve one of those things out with his spiritual weapon, was electrocuted is because he got the wrong rune. Now that we understand which rune needs to be scratched out first to prevent the aura from affecting it, you need something non-physical to scratch that
I
rune
didn't
out.
realize you used the spiritual.
Imagine if I actually picked up
I
Mage
missed that
Hand.
he used the spiritual weapon.
And we were
going to
get a double whammy. 'cause
Wait, can
we
we-
were going to get him to hit the correct rune with his spiritual
Okay.
weapon and potentially F up the spiders too.
Wait, Can I just shoot a firebolt at it then?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Can I roll to hit it?
Is
We
it-
are
who is
currently
around-
on E, finishing her turn, and then Cricket.
I mean,
Honey.
what?
Watch what I'm going to do.
Oh God, what are you gonna do?
And I put a little
An
flame.
E?
Produce a little flame. At the ones that they've been trying to scratch out, the one that you suggested I did. And just throw a flame at it to
And it
scratch
shocks
out.
the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And
It
you
does.
see, you see that flame kind of sitting on top of that rune, but it is not affecting the rune. It's not affecting the rune's ability to maintain its magical effect.
Man, y'all crazy.
Does
Come
that
up
make
with this.
sense?
Is
It
it
is
cut-
made of stone.
Is it because it's a saving throw, or
It
because
is not because it's a saving throw. I guess in this thought process and logic, it might be that it's not being scratched out. It's just being fired on
Warm.
from
Heat up.
a very weak flame.
Ow.
It is a weak flame. It's just a cantrip. It's a produced flame.
Yeah, so it's not melting the
So-
rock in any sort. It's kind of just sitting on top of. But now it is now labeled. You know the exact rune
Right.
to attack. It is now circling with fire.
Oh my god.
I just see the three of y'all keep going.
Yeah.
I believe we're gonna move towards Bin.
There's nothing I could do if it needs something non-physical. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's
On
anything.
physical or
Did you
ranged?
use thaumaturgy?
No, I use produce flame the cantrip.
I could go ranged and let it electrocute him. Yeah.
I
I
mean,
guess I'm just gonna.
that can only hurt so much, right?
I don't
it's
have.
non-physical.
I could
don't
throw my
think that there's
shillelagh at
anything
it.
I can do to help with it. So I guess I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
As you back away, roll a perception check.
I feel like we're gonna blow everything we have on this thing and then die.
That's a 4.
A 4. Yep, you're very keen to looking at that particular sarcophagus directly in front.
Oh my goodness.
Before we get back to the start of potential initiative order, everyone roll me perception checks at disadvantage.
Oh, 9.
A 4 again.
Hit a natural 20 on one of those.
8.
Hold on 1 second.
17.
Give me 1 second. Gotta do math. Where's that here? Perception? What was that? 18.
Excellent. Derp and Cormosi notice a flame start to peer out of the abyss that's there and crest up above the top of the ground. The flame now becomes visible, and you see a skull engulfed in flame floating across the sky, headed in your direction.
Do we all see this now, or just those two?
Just those two at the moment, until they announce in some capacity that they see it. And if you can move it to where alongside those 3 dots. Perfect. That's perfect.
Well, this is an ill-fortunate omen.
Oh, yes.
What is? Oh!
Put the flame back.
Put the candle back.
Okay. Is it who's go? Is it yours?
I think I'm first, aren't I?
Yeah.
Can I drink my healing potion? Oh, it's your turn.
I guess looking at this thing, realizing the danger, especially for my companions who have been shocked, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
Beautiful.
Because that's the only kind of slot I got left. So, 19 plus 7.
Does hit.
All right. That should be 2d12, I think.
Beautiful.
Let me just make sure. Oh, of course I don't actually have it in here. I'm awful. Hold on 1 second. It is, in fact, 2d12. I get to use this dice.
D12s. I'm not gonna use D12s.
I know. I got this really funky one, too, that rolls weird.
Oh man, let's go.
17 points of lightning damage,
Excellent.
and a tether attaches to it and me.
Beautiful. Absolutely. And a electric bolt scoots out from you, and you can see a string leading from you to the enemy as it is engulfed in now electricity.
It's just
kind of
attached to
circling.
the cane as I'm like,
Love it. Excellent.
Don't cross the street.
That's at the skull guy? Or
Yeah,
the...
yeah,
Oh,
skull guy.
okay.
And it seems to be doing quite a bit of damage. It does not look as happy as it did when it came out of that crevice, or out of that little abyss.
you guys need to take care of the
Is it still all aflame?
It is still all aflame.
Okay.
Oh man.
Are
who's
we
involved?
in initiative?
Should be.
We're technically still in initiative. I believe the order's going for Mosi,
Okay.
Derp,
So are we in battle?
Cricket, you. We are in battle?
Oh, okay.
Hit it
Do
with
we
my
need to
crossbow.
change?
Sure.
The skull guy or the road?
The skull guy. We should just smash it on the fucking rune. Let's see here. Plus, does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Oof, then that is wasted. But I use my bonus action, these dual spells, to use my second to last spell. Healing word. Yeah, healing word on myself. And that's 1d4 plus 5. 4 plus, so that's 9. Okay. Alright. That's in my turn.
Perfect. E.
Yo. Is it okay? So the skull guy is still all aflame.
Mhm.
Is he animated at all, or is it literally just like a floating skull? Is he like,
Floating skull, he's not saying anything, but you see his kind of mouth opening up. You can see like a gout of fire building up into the center of its mouth.
I don't like that. Are the clouds still non-moving?
They're
Or
not
they're
moving,
just
and
kinda
there are
hanging
kind of 4 of them.
Can you face me towards it, Looper?
So we're not right over skull guy.
The clouds have runes on them,
They don't have any runes on them.
but they're just clouds.
Clouds floating in the sky about 30, 40 feet up. 20, 30 feet
Do they look? Are they dark? Are they heavy with water?
up.
Are they heavy with
Perception
rain?
check, potentially?
19.
you can see small crystals of ice floating down inside the shadows.
Yes. I mean, this is real crazy. Can I? And there's sconces there. Okay, I would like to. I want to lure Flaming Skull Guy closer so that he's beneath the cloud. But I also want to use my pyrotechnics on the cloud. I feel like the timing is going to be so critical.
Hey, that's got lyrics.
I mean, how quickly is he moving toward me?
He is moving pretty slowly.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
Okay. Darn. Yes. Can I use Vicious Mockery on him to make him want to move faster toward me? So that I can get him under that cloud?
Totally.
That's who
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Look at you, you silly skull. You've got no balls at all. Come over here and mess with me. I dare you, can't you see?
And you see the skull make eye contact with you and away from the individual who just struck it. You see it begin to angle in your direction and float slowly towards you.
Does that do damage too?
Which brings us to Cricket.
How many feet is it?
Doesn't move anything at all yet.
Oh,
It is looking there and will be moving there shortly upon its turn, as the 6 seconds is all it
I
has.
think it's a book, Rick.
You said it's starting to like kind of glow up with like a flame that's kind of like growing inside of it. It's
Kinda
doing
swirl.
everything.
It's just that.
I will kind of move this way.
Perfect.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Perfect.
And then I will cast Fairy Fire on it.
Wonderful.
So it is now outlined. What color is he glowing?
Red.
Well, he's now outlined in like actually kind of like the sparkly essence that surrounds me. And any attack roll on it now has advantage.
It's got to do a dex save first.
Very nice.
Does he? Each object when you any creature in the area the spell's cast also dexterity saving throw.
I have an 18 on the die.
Ooh, you save.
Save.
Sorry, just wanted to make sure.
Damn.
All right, never mind. And let me see.
I like to legit think like you pull a bag of like fairy dust and or glitter, and you throw it in its direction, and it just right next to it. Just right next to it.
No bonus action.
No bonus action.
Prepare. Can I prep or get ready?
Have attacked.
I have attack. Or I have an attack, so I did an action. So no.
Understood. Which brings us to Ben Bauer.
okay. I guess. Is it okay? So it's a flaming skull.
Yep.
Does it seem like it has any? Does it have like any physical presence? Is there something that's on fire, or is it like a skull?
Skull
Oh,
engulfed in flame, like
Okay.
it almost from like a little bit below the skull. You can see the flame start, and then it kind of peaks out of the top. Sorry, microphone. I did and then the skull's kind of floating in the center of it. It does not seem to be affected by the flame whatsoever, but kind of engulfed in the middle of it.
So it does have some sort of physical
Sure,
sense to. Okay.
totally does.
Not like that really matters, I suppose, because really what I need to do is take a healing potion. Now that I look back at my sheet and see how I'm doing, it's not well. So I'm gonna use my action to take that.
Do you need another d4?
Is it 2d4?
Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2.
I did not have that written down right. 1 and a 3, 4, 6.
6 points of healing damage to your face. Which
Still hurt.
I just want to say I've been loving this session so far.
good, me too.
I'm gonna use my movement to go 5 or 10, and kind of crouch a little behind this step since I'm hurting so bad.
Perfect,
Maybe I
perfect,
can shoot the next round.
Which brings us to the flaming skull, who is heading in the direction of E.
Now that he is
It
headed.
moves 25 feet.
Okay, so
Oh, he right upon me now. Shit. He's still not under
It is
one of
going
the
to
clouds.
open its mouth and release this gout of fire that blasts in front of it for about 10 feet. I'm guessing we are within 10 feet.
I'm close. I'm at the edge of the 10 feet
Yeah.
mark.
Vin looks like she's just out.
I'm
like,
just
I'm
out.
like 9 feet.
Thank goodness.
Like
Like
9
for
feet.
cover.
For 11 points of fire damage.
Jeez. Oh, I think I'm dead.
Are you
Okay,
serious?
down.
I think I'm dead.
I got you.
Yes.
I've got one last.
Which brings us to Cormosi.
Okay.
As you see your friend's
Is
body
she- are you knocked
collapse to
out?
the ground,
Yes. I'm
As I'm like
caught on fire.
holding my pole, can I use my bonus action to regain a pip?
Sure.
He's also.
No, you will not be able to use your witch bolt if you do.
He's
That
tethered.
isn't casting a spell.
Hey, he's tethered to it.
Yeah, it's
Is that gonna hinder its movement?
It will not.
No, no, no. It just stays on there as long as it's within range.
Anytime you are casting a spell, you are unable to gain a pip back.
Is that what we're saying for
That
that?
is definitely what we're saying. If you cast a spell, if you are casting a spell using your magic in your turn, you are unable to gain a pip back. I apologize, but that's definitely.
Damn, that's fair.
Damn, that's fair.
I realized the witch bolt combo would be really nasty after I cast it. I was like, wait a second.
Like,
That's
oh, I can just keep my witch bolt on.
Yeah.
Gain a pip every time. Psych.
I mean, you can just absolutely destroy me, but yeah, I'll roll 2d6 or 2d12.
Cool.
Because that's like a lot of damage.
It's a crazy amount of damage.
That's oh my god, 21 damage as the energy grabs through my pole and then through the little orb.
Excellent. How does it die?
So you just see it start to singe a little bit as the lightning crackles and spurts out into purpley green light before disintegrating into dust on the ground.
Love it. Absolutely. And is now you see a pile of smoke aiming up towards the ground or aiming up towards the ceiling. You guys are no longer in combat.
That's awesome, man.
I put the cane
That's
down
awesome.
and I go.
Does somebody know how to take the runes off?
I go running over to Eve.
I love a lady.
Baby! Get up!
Listen to the sound of my.
And I
soothing
cast
voice.
Cure Wounds at 2nd level on you.
Oh, crap.
Ooh, 17 points of hit points.
Hell yeah.
As I
Goodness.
hold you and
Thank goodness.
put your little, wave your hair back, and I pull something out of your hair oh, gross.
Yes. That's gross. I'm like, you're such a gentleman.
Was I still bardically inspired for that by chance?
I'm so curious. How did you have 17 points of healing?
2d8s
2d8.
plus 3.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Plus
Yes.
6 and an 8.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Sure.
Wow.
I trust it. I was just curious.
Has it been 10 minutes? Can I put my inspiration on
It
that?
has not been 10 minutes. You can use your inspiration. You can't use it for damage or healing ability. You can use it for
I can only use it for rolls.
like hitting or passing.
What are we at? Like 7 minutes now? Would you say? Yeah.
If not 8 or 9.
If not 8 or 9.
You gotta do something good real fast.
I need to think of something real good, real fast. Not touching the brooms.
No, because the thing crumbled to dust.
Mm-hmm. You're back. 17.
Alright, thanks.
Killed us. PPK from
A statue or a
Statue.
coffin? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna end
I'm
up.
a gimmick.
Can we, so, out of curiosity, the area where Flaming Scully guy came from,
Yeah.
are there still flames in
There
that
are
area?
no
There's
flames,
none.
no light coming from there anymore.
There's nothing. Okay.
You could go over there and do an additional investigation and see what you can see down there with your dark vision. possibly.
Yes, but it's gonna turn a corner, and I'm not gonna see a lot. Shucks. Is it now the area where it drops down? Is it similar to the other area where the drops were like so freaking big? I
Very
probably
much
wouldn't
so.
be able to scramble back up.
Very much so.
Throw your hand axe. Honey, throw
I
your hand
thought-
axe at the room.
No, that's a physical. No, it's physical.
But you're not going to be touching it when it
Yeah,
electrifies.
but
I know who's closest. I can't do it. I can't tabletop this.
I don't think that. That's it.
Oh, am I about to get shocked?
I
Guess
need
who's
a-
gonna get shot?
I need a spiritual weapon. I don't have one.
Yeah, I don't know how to hit
All right,
it.
maybe the little green guy will take care of it for us.
The little green guy.
Let's just let the little green guy take care of it.
Maybe you should give him back his candle. No.
They're gonna be disappointed because my juice is out. My spiritual weapon, I've used it twice, and I can only
Oh,
use it
you
twice.
did.
And I don't like
What
to
if
cheat.
we all took a really nice nap?
Yeah,
Right.
some of us got.
Maybe we should nap on
Some
it.
of us got a head start on that, almost permanently.
Sleep on it.
I mean, I could
Sleep on it.
exhaust myself
We
to do
could-
some extra stuff, but that's not very
So
beneficial.
I'm gonna say, sleeping in here would be a horrible idea.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure.
But you know what is a good idea? The door behind us that we can bar shut and then sleep in there. On our mats.
You mean the door that we busted? Or, I mean, the board that we busted to lock it?
The door that.
I don't think it's a good idea to sleep in here around these fucking spiders.
Yeah.
I mean, what could go wrong?
So you
I
want
would
to
like
go
to
back
consult
into the
with
room.
you, Arcana Mage. You said it can't be done by physical means. Like you
That
can't
is
be
what you
connected physically to it.
Are you talking about the coffin?
The
You-
room.
the room.
The room we're trying to
pry
scratch out,
using a
quote,
physical
unquote.
tool.
Every time we try and touch it, it's going to zap us. You have to do it through some ethereal mean.
Right.
Even if we throw something at it, it'll be no good.
I mean, we can look like apes throwing rocks.
No.
Well, so you gotta
that's not gonna
scratch your
work.
thing.
It's gonna. Yeah, but it's gonna like do something really arc and kill us all.
Or just the one closest.
I mean, best case scenario, I could drain myself in an attempt to be able to hit it and break it apart.
Don't you?
What do you mean by drain yourself,
How-
my friend?
like, are there reflective properties to your cane? Could we?
Are
I still have a really.
Reflective
you
problem.
have, like,
Are there reflective
fireball
properties to where we
maybe,
can
or
like line up
a
our
lightning-
arcane situation?
What did you just hit that little thing with?
Witch bolt.
Do you have any more of those?
If I exhaust myself, yes.
But when we burnt it, it
That's
didn't
all you
do
got is that
anything.
last
Right.
spell?
Yeah.
Is
No,
it
I
nothing?
mean, like, if I physically exhaust myself,
Yeah,
I
but-
could get some back, but it would be really bad if we ended up here for a longer period of time.
So,
That is a risk I am willing to
I mean,
take.
I have the ability to dodge. I could always just like throw some shit.
Because honestly, I think I'm tapped out. Only I can just probably heal one of you once.
All right, so okay.
Just know I get weaker every time I do this.
I mean, I can chuck my hand
Like,
axe at it and then
Indefinitely?
dodge it
Like,
because
until
I
we
can
get
dodge,
a full long
but-
rest, yeah, and it might be multiple days of recovery, depending on how many times. I
What
do
would you
this.
like to happen?
I'm gonna. What would I like to happen? And what?
I said, baby,
probably
give me
I
that
could-
axe. I'm feeling inspired, baby. Give me the axe.
You're still inspired, Fika?
I'm still
axe.
feeling
I'm like,
inspired.
I think he's
I
on it.
back up as far
I
as
think
I
he's
can.
on it.
Oh
no!
I'm like, everybody back up. And I look at the rune.
I use my wings
ahead.
and like try to cocoon and
If you're, I
Hits.
think I
I
honestly
jumped by
wait. Team.
If you're gonna do it, hit that one. And I point towards the shield, which was
Yeah.
the first one, because we haven't even.
And I got
broken
the
it.
hand axe.
He's acting crazy. Oh my lord! I think we should all bear our swords so that they can reflect in case this thing starts to deflect.
I'm sorry, but metal does conduct electricity.
Yeah, that's a horrible
oh
idea.
shit! I'm wearing gloves.
So, like, everybody back up. I'm going to step back a little bit, inspired by her.
Oh.
And can I also use guidance on myself?
I can use it for you.
Huh?
I can give you guidance.
Oh, you can give me guidance.
Guidance is a
Guidance.
cantrip.
Guidance
Yes,
is
it
a
is.
cantrip. So I got her bonus, my bonus, and I'm going to throw the axe at it.
Perfect.
For the throw or for the dodge that might or might not happen afterwards? Would you like a throw or something?
I would like the attack roll first.
The attack roll first.
with your guidance and or bardic inspiration.
I will use my bardic inspiration on this.
Perfect.
Dexterity.
This is gonna
Hand
be an
axe?
attack. This is gonna be an attack roll first.
It's a throw.
Yeah. So you
Oh
get
yeah,
a
you'd be
D6.
using a dexterity
So
as
dexterity.
Yeah.
your modifier in addition to the damage, but nothing to the attack roll.
Okay. Plus bardic inspiration.
Plus a d4.
Plus D4, yeah.
Oh my god!
And what,
11.
don't you got like a
A
dexterity
modifier.
after that? You have your dex to it, right?
Oh, plus my dex 12.
12. Perfect. You hit the rune, the specific one that's kind of on fire that you set earlier, and you can see a notch formed in it, and you see the aura around kind of vibrate, and it goes away, and then comes back and electrocutes out to the closest person near.
It's you.
You never told me to move your
I
character.
didn't. For some reason, I thought he was
For
meleeing it
12
originally.
points of damage.
Oh my god.
It's a good thing I healed him.
Are you dead yet?
Oh god.
But you can tell that was effective.
Okay, so here's the
Express
thing,
it.
team.
We got no
I
bow
feel
and
like
arrows.
Where did the
We're
hand axe
really-
land?
Where did the hand axe
Clink into the stone.
Like it's embedded in the stone now?
Okay, we can't.
But
I
now
feel
it's
like
got like...
We're really hitting a wall
around it.
here as a team. Maybe we need to regroup.
Maybe go take a nap.
It's-
No, this thing has hurt me too much for my historian pride
Is
to end.
any of the hatchet sitting out of the...
Yes.
Can you attach a
The
rope to it
handle.
and perhaps pull it?
Good.
You know what? You're gonna fucking kill us.
Stop.
You're gonna fucking kill us. You're gonna fucking... This is R.I.P. I'm getting ripped on that. Alright? So,
Remember, if you guys want to win the book, R.I.P. Derp.
R.I.P. Derp, capital R.I.P.D.
Oh, fuck. That wouldn't work. Okay. Fuck, that won't do it.
when you scraped around the thing, has anybody actually tried like wholeheartedly attacking it yet, y'all?
Yes,
No,
I tried
but
with a
I've-
fucking spiritual weapon.
You
With-
tried with
yeah.
the spiritual weapon.
Well,
Did
yeah, and then
hit
it
them?
arced. No, he hit the wrong one.
Didn't
You
you, hit
didn't.
the
You
wrong
didn't
one?
hit the right one
I
when
hit
you
the
did
wrong
your
one and
spiritual
then it
weapon.
zapped the shit out of me.
Right.
What if
I-
you hit the right one?
Had you hit the
You
right
just
one,
hit
But he
the
doesn't
right one.
have any more
nothing would have
spiritual
happened.
weapons.
I literally poopied, okay? Let's see here. You instantly unlock. Shit.
It's a 1 in 3 chance. There's nothing I can do. You can do the research.
Ken,
But now that we know the right one,
But he ain't got no spells.
He
I
doesn't
got no
have any more
juju.
spiritual
I got no
weapons.
We
juju
need
left.
a
Ken-
nap.
We need a
can
nap.
I do my
Let's try
arcane
singing.
overdrive? I'll take the
You
exhaustion
absolutely
level.
can.
All right.
Really?
To know
Doing-
the exact next one to hit,
What is he
feel
doing?
free to do said exhaustion overdrive.
Exhaustion overdrive. That's also a good way to put
Is
it.
this the thing that you've been telling us about how you don't want to
It's
do
gonna-
it?
Yeah, I don't
badly,
wanna
but
do
you're just
be-
doing it voluntarily.
Because it gives me
Yeah.
disadvantage on
Because then
skill
we're gonna have
checks.
to- Yeah.
I got you, man.
All right.
Why not?
We're gonna
just
have to
take a-
basically like carry him.
Let
Why
me.
not just take a nap? We're all down to take a nap.
I'm just gonna roll my pips.
Just don't.
This might be R.I.P. croissant night.
Then I'm a.
Alright.
That's pretty shit.
Alright.
That's better. Wow, that was almost 100. All right. I'm gonna cast Shatter on it.
Sure.
On
On what?
the
The
sarcophagus.
sarcophagus?
I'm just gonna blow the shit out of the runes on it.
Why would
Wait,
you do
what?
that?
As Shatter is
But not-
cast,
Duck, I'm dodging.
Yeah, we're
I'm
still
using
like
my dodging
I'm
abilities.
yeah.
Dodging.
I prop my
dodging.
shield up outside my wings.
I'm not even here. I
you will
actually
take
dodged.
8 points of
I like
electrocution
us.
damage.
Can I do my thingy first, though?
Yeah, totally.
It's like when you
Alright.
build a.
I start charging up power
What do you call a fort?
as
when
there's
you
like
dance,
some
yeah.
dust particles building up before I just smash it as a loud thunderous wave hits it. Yeah, you're gonna hurt me.
Oh no!
Electrocution from your staff encircles around the purple energy that's circling all the way to the top as it moves back down and arcs back in your direction. And hits you for 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
Are you fucking dead?
No.
Did
8
it
points of
shatter?
damage. Sorry, 8 points of damage.
Did it shatter the room?
It does not shatter the
It
room.
doesn't shatter them?
You aimed it at the sarcophagus, not the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
seriously.
It's an AoE spell.
And you shot the sarcophagus
No, no, no,
and
no.
not the room.
The shatter is a 3x3. Hold up, let me check. I'm pretty sure it hits the whole area. It's not like
Yeah, but you're not
It's not
hitting.
target.
You're not
But
hitting
you
the
have
runes
to-
in order.
The
The
whole
way
plan
that
was
it
there
needs to
in
be
order.
taken
But
out.
shouldn't one of the runes get destroyed though? Because they're all getting hit at the same time.
The way that the magic works is it's got to be taken out in order.
That seems kind of bullshit.
That's what we've been talking about the whole
I think
time.
we'll have we need to renegotiate.
We said like a gazillion
Take a
times
nap.
that has to be in order.
Long nap.
I'm sorry, man.
You tried your best. 1 out of every 5.
From inside the wing shelter, she's like,
Ow.
can you please stop?
Can we
Ow.
take him back to the guild and trade him in?
We need a new
We
nobleman.
have a defective noble.
What's
I
happening
think
here?
I actually have a 4 in intelligence. Not gonna lie.
All right. I
I
got some more healing in me, y'all.
Oh, good.
Anybody else?
I'm actually
I
good.
don't have any healing. Oh, as in I need healing? I do.
Why do we?
No, I mean if I go hit this with my Louisville Slugger.
Oh my god.
Please don't.
Oh.
Please don't hit it. Nobody should ever hit it again.
No.
We just gotta shatter the rune, y'all.
Dude.
No, but it's the same thing that we've already
You guys are
done.
killing me.
He hit the wrong one.
We gotta go take a nap.
You do know which rune to hit next.
I do
No,
know
stop.
he hit the wrong one last time. I just look at everybody and I grab my Louisville Slugger.
I would like to move.
And I go,
I would like to move.
I
please.
just.
Wait, no, before he goes, can I try to go and pull him back?
You
like,
are all the way
stop.
against the wall,
I'm
cuddling
ah!
yourself.
I
in
would
your
like to have
cocoon.
moved.
Can I stop?
Oh,
you?
because
I
he's
can't
up
stop you.
against it?
I'm
Why
still-
are you
am I
so
still
close
on the
to
floor?
it?
Because he went up
You
to it.
shouldn't be on the floor
I
anymore.
shouldn't be
I
on the
imagine
floor.
you were with her against the wall, if I'm
So
not
you
mistaken.
did
You were
move
trying to
up
get
to
far
On the
away.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All the way over here
Come,
with us.
yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Cormosi, you're moving back
I would
against
like
the
to
wall.
walk
Come
away.
inside the
Perfectly
wing
fine.
fort.
And defeat.
I walk away with my
And-
limp cane.
You cannot
Okay,
come
let's
inside
move.
the
Casting
wing fort.
guidance on myself this time.
Perfect, no worries.
With everything that I have, I smack the crap out of the room with
Excellent.
my Louisville
Gosh.
Slugger.
Excellent. No roll necessary. It is not moving. You smash into the room that you know is necessary. Your Louisville Slugger. Roll damage for me.
Wait, are we just stupid? we just.
Yeah. Oh, please, let it just go.
Perfect. That's as long as it wasn't a 1. The damage hits the rune and it cracks down the center, and you see the aura around start to dissipate and then back up again. But there is only 1 rune left to destroy as you take 10 points of electrocution
Much health
damage.
you got?
I can take care of myself here.
I got some health, but I can only heal one more time.
All right.
I wonder if the blue
Well,
potion.
I'm
So,
worried that this thing is
but
gonna
the- but it's
animate or
gone now.
something.
There is 1 more rune
There's
left.
one
that you
more
need
rune
to
left.
attack.
All right. I step back and I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Perfect.
First level.
There goes my hero.
For 1d8 plus 3.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
11 points.
Nice.
Bringing myself back in the game. Let me see here. Up into the old hit points.
And if you guys will all forego your turn, he can take another swing.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just watching from
We're just
between
over
the
there.
wings.
Yeah.
Cormosi.
I'll use a first level spell.
Perfect.
To heal myself with cure
You
wounds.
don't have any spells left. You haven't gotten any pitch back.
The arcane recovery.
That exhausts.
That exhausts me, but it gives me pips back.
So you get to attack with a huge
No.
attack
That's-
and then gain pips?
That's an action to do that,
Understood.
and it, you don't recover. You just get the pips back, and you get the point of exhaustion if you have none left.
Gotcha. Understood. Understood.
Anybody else want to swing at this?
No!
You're doing fine.
I
think
hurt
you're the
myself
greatest.
enough here. I can't do it.
You got this!
On the last rune.
Understood. Damage for me?
With the Louisville Slugger. 4 points of damage.
Excellent.
Again.
You're going to take 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage
He's still
as the last rune is destroyed and the outer layer of purple energy around the sarcophagus fades and vanishes into the ground and dissipates
That's
to the left
awesome.
and right.
Is it okay
You
to
now
come
see
out
this
now?
sarcophagus in front of you.
What is it?
A sarcophagus in front of you, available to reach in and grab.
I feel like we shouldn't because we're all so low.
Wait, so it's just open now?
It's not open, it's just not surrounded by arcane energy.
Boy.
I would
My
Electricity.
last
If we're about to
first
get into
level
a fight,
spell
I'm gonna get something.
Well, oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
on myself as I'm like,
You feeling it?
I'm gonna come over there and be like, you did it!
another 11.
There it is.
Fantastic.
You did such a good job.
What'd you get?
Good job.
Like holding the bat up. What's that? So hard, y'all.
Yes.
Come on now.
Apparently.
Come on.
It was
Like,
horrible.
you're kind of singed.
I will-
I'm like got the bat around
It
me.
looks like it was
Oh, no.
hard.
Every once in a while, he's like,
My hair's like my sparkles and everything are like kind of like electricity things.
I bet
You
if we
were
high
very
five, we
brave.
could arc lightning.
See, we was doing the same thing, but just the dumb way.
Now all we got, it's just a coffin. What's the worst thing that could be in there?
How many spell slots did that take, by the way?
Traps, man.
3.
Oh, I feel something bad coming.
Man, we are good at this.
Oh, I feel something bad.
You know,
What are you guys doing at the moment?
Something bad.
I just healed myself and I'm backing up and I'm kind of showing off to you a little bit.
I want to investigate the open coffin now that there's no magic in it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's not quite open yet. You have the ability
Okay, but
to
not
go
locked.
in
Oh,
and
You're
try
actually
and open.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'm backing up and letting you handle this one.
Yeah, I'm sure this
Right,
one
just
is
show
important
off.
for me.
I feel like the
Perfect.
next
A
death
strength
trap.
check, please, to open the sarcophagus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and it's ability check. Great.
None disadvantage.
I had those at disadvantage, yeah.
1? Please tell me it's a natural
It's
one.
a nat one.
As you are prying your fingers in, you release and fall backwards, fall down the stairs. Can you tell me how many feet that is exactly?
That would be 5, 10.
15, 20 feet.
I'm going to end this session how I ended the last one on
So
my
sorry.
back.
Ooh.
You're gonna take 17 or 16 points of damage as you fall down the
Are you
stairs and over
I have
end.
4 HP.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, be careful! I'm
Clean
gonna
yourself
march
up.
back up there.
Did I have a healing potion last session? Probably
If
not.
somebody
Huh?
could heal me, there's gonna be a.
I
everybody's
come
out of
over
here.
and I touch you on your wing,
Oh, thank you.
and
Because if
I
this is about to be a fight, I can
push
open
you
that.
out of the way. I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait. Push
I completely even out.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is there a boss encounter in there?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Take a 1d8 plus fucking. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. Here we go.
Oh,
Thank God.
Dude, our heals have been
Plus
on
5.
point
At
tonight.
least our heals have been good tonight, huh?
Oh my god.
What, you had an 8 for a heal?
I had 2 8s in a row.
You had 2 8s? I had an 8 and a
Yes.
6.
I had 8 and a 6
Now
too.
feeling a
Yeah.
little bit better. I'm just like, oh, thanks.
Now
And
I push you
open
out of the way.
Excellent. Strength check for me, please.
All right. I should have. 8 plus 4, 12.
12, yeah, easily. I mean, the fingers pry in and it opens up. A stench hits your face, and you see, although the sarcophagus is quite large, you see the body of this dwarven soldier very small. It does not quite fill up the top of this sarcophagus. You do see a metal medallion hanging on its chest, and a large beard intertwined and braided, leading all the way to the ground. As you open the door, the beard itself rolls out onto the ground.
I kind of hold the doors and I'm like, oh, hey, little guy. I was like, oh, guys, it's the medallion. And I just reach for it.
Excellent. And you reach and you pull it out, and the head from the dwarven soldier falls and breaks onto the ground and rolls down the stairs. Ting, 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 ting. There's a small
Can I
echo
hit him?
that you hear.
That's what the noise
There's
was.
there's a small echo that you hear throughout the chamber, and you hear as out of the corner of the room.
Here we
see-
go.
After all the stuff we tried to do.
Here we go. Oh man.
How many?
Oh,
God,
Five
five
spiders
spiders?
pour
I
out,
cast.
and this is where we will end today's session. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's game. I cannot wait to get back and find out what happens with Lady Valalor's family heirloom and see if they survive this deadly encounter.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week.
Yikes.
Thank you guys so much.
Yay.